Welcome back.
Welcome back to another episode of the Good Vibrations Only podcast. Okay, today you can tell we're in a very, very different location. But before we get into that, Isaac actually prepared a very special intro for all of you. Girl, he spent like 4 hours on this shit. Okay, so he's gonna break it down for y'all. He referenced everything that y'all have ever done. Wow. Everything. So
if y'all don't know the reference, I lay
yeah, he will good notes it for you. So Isaac, please tell us.
Genius it for y'all. Okay, so shout outs to Throwing Fits, the #1 podcast ever, for inspiring this intro. So here we go. Today, I took some time with this. We are joined here today with the Sultans of Style, the Brotherhood of Rebellion, head honcho of the mob, the way they got these youths in Balaclava, the Che Guevaras of Singapore's fashion scene. What's that? Crazy drivers on the PIE? Psycho highway indeed. 4 down 7, stand up 8, valedictorians of the School of Hard Knocks. They must be trained in BJJ the way they got the K-pop in a chokehold. Call them Big Boss the way they run Outer Haven. The show... The show Bob the Builder be about them the way they DIY their own damn store. The metal gears are so solid that it takes more than the solid snake to bring it down. They should start a restaurant the way they taste make. Call them the Jaegerists the way they break the outdated ideals of the current straight-laced environment of Singapore. Cardi B gets Offset off, they put Offset on. We must be taking off because their brand's going up. They might as well change their individual names to capital cities the way they conducted the heist. The bandits to our hearts. Singapore's #1 fashion collective themselves. Youths in Balaclava. What is good with you guys? I spend a lot of time. Like, I could break it down for you guys.
Okay, you can break it down.
I mean, the Sultans of Style, the Brotherhood of Rebellion, head honcho of the mob, the way they got this used in Balaclava. Get hit in the mob. Okay.
Yeah.
The Che Guevaras of Singapore's fashion scene. Get it?
Che Guevara, exactly.
Of course.
Wait, fun fact about that. I used to look up to I have a wallet of Che Guevara when I was in primary 3. So that is I was like quite shocked about that.
Dude, boom. Now do I in this shit. Now I literally put speeding cars on. What's that? Crazy drivers on the PIE because crazy drivers cycle on the PIE highway. Psycho highway. And then because you're the collection school of hard knocks, right? So the Japanese same 4 down 7, stand up 8 because you all go through as a business all this time. 4 down 7, stand up 8, valedictorians of the School of Hard Knocks. You guys graduated from there. They must be trained in BJJ the way they got K-pop in a chokehold. All the stars wearing the stuff.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Chokehold is the chokehold. Got them in the chokehold. So BJJ. Okay, so this one is a little bit of a geeky, what do you call that? Reference, correct? Exactly. So, call them Big Boss the way they run Outer Haven.
Oh, I actually very surprised that you actually knew the reference.
Yeah!
That was an exact reference because of Big Boss.
Boom!
Militaire Sans Frontier.
What's up? Dude!
I was like, it is because of Outer Haven, that's why. Mother Base.
My guys. Exactly.
Kaz Mazula and Big Boss. Diamond Dogs.
So, call them Big Boss the way they run Outer Haven. Then, so this second line is also just continuing Metal Gear. So the show Bob the Builder be about them, the way they DIY their own damn store. The Metal Gears are so solid that it takes more than a solid snake to bring it down. Because Solid Snake is the gamer who infiltrates.
No, he's the guy. He's
exactly.
Yeah, I'm actually very surprised.
Boom! I did my homework, man. They should start a restaurant the way they taste make. Call them the Jaegerists the way... Jaegerist is a reference from Attack of Titan. Going against the establishment of the royal government. Breaking the way they break the outdated ideals of the current straight-laced... This was a Straight Times interview that y'all did. One of the articles that they did, and they used this sentence. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Break the outdated ideals of the current straight-laced environment of Singapore. So I thought, I add the Jaegerist theme in there. And then Cardi B gets Offset off, they put Offset on.
Whoa.
Yeah. So, and then I put bracket airplane sounds. We must be taking off because their brand's going up. They might as well change the individual names to capital cities the way they conducted the heist.
Oh.
You guys got, Money Heist reference.
Yes.
And then, the last part is just, the bandits to our hearts. Singapore's #1 fashion collective used in Balaclava.
Well, let's give it for Isaac.
Shout out to you guys. And
he delivered.
boom. Thanks, man.
So Ichan has something to share.
Oh?
His chat
ChatGPT response.
What?
Are you into ChatGPT?
Let's go, Ichan. Show
What?
you got.
What thing?
The song
He made a song the other day.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Okay, now we'll put it on the SoundCloud link in the link below.
Feeling trapped, can't breathe in this toxic space. Clocks ticking, hearts racing, can't keep up the pace. Bosses barking orders like a pack of hungry hands.
Ichan's song.
Demo.
But yesterday we have with us Youths in Balaclava. Thank you so much for
Thank you,
coming
Isaac.
again. We actually
Thank you, Abhishek.
had
Thank
them
you,
on
Take
the
Out.
first time round. You can check it out over here. But today we have everybody in full force. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can just do a really really quick intro. Just say like. 여러분, no, just kidding.
안녕하세요.
안녕하세요. We can say like our names and then just pass on to the next person. So everybody knows who is everybody over here. Okay. Maybe you can start with.
Delvin.
Okay.
Let's go, Davin.
Let's go, Delvin.
I'm Delvin.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, fair.
I'm Spencer.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Taufik.
I am Zach.
Kash.
Ni.
And I'm Ichan. Hello.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
And together, you guys are.
Youths
in
in
Balaclava.
Balaclava.
This is exactly like, you know, in like secondary school, then you try and get the whole class to say like good morning, good afternoon.
yeah,
Just can't do it
yeah,
together.
yeah, exactly.
Just can't. But yeah, thanks for having us today once again. Before we go into all the games and fun stuff, let's just have a little chat. How have you guys been since the last time we had you guys on the podcast? I know you guys
It's been 2 years, right?
Yeah, it's been 2 years.
Oh, is it been 2 years?
It's been 2 years, man.
Wow.
We still have the Polaroid of the event in our office
Oh yes.
with the date and everything.
Wow. Yeah, we also we have it on the fridge.
Shoutouts, man. Shoutouts.
Yeah. So let's just talk about like what you guys have been up to as a group, and then maybe individually as well, because I know you guys all have like individual interests and pursuits also. So anybody want to take it first?
Spencer.
No. Always go.
Yes, go.
Spencer!
Always offering Spencer.
I think for the past 2 years it passed quite fast, and because we have been like pretty back with like collections after collections, and I honestly don't even know what we did so far, but we've been working like every day, like work is on our mind like the whole time, and there's really not much time for us to rest. Well, I don't really know what we have done so far. Like
It's worrying.
few years. We came up with what collections I did we is it springs?
1 year is 2 collections.
There's 4 different collections.
So since I think they met us before Psycho Heavy.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's before Psycho Hair.
What the
Wow.
hell?
There's 4 collections.
Time
Time has really passed.
Yeah.
That's like Psycho Heavy was that long time ago for us also as well.
Really? It feels very
Okay,
recent.
you hold the mic.
Oh yeah, I might hold it right.
Or like you can talk about the space that we're in as well.
Oh
Yeah, tell us where are we now?
No camera.
okay, wait. So I think I want to reiterate the 2 years. I think Spencer said was like what he's trying to say also as well. Like so many things happen and a lot of things for us to digest in such a short period of time as well. So I sometimes feel like we couldn't remember what actually happened. But in that 2 year span, we actually released 4 collections as confirmed by Zach. Each collection has its own adventures and our memories attached to it. I think one of the most prominent one was the Psycho Highway collection.
I got COVID from there.
Yeah, he got COVID, and I think it was one of the first time in the longest time we flew out the whole team to except for Ichan because he went on a cruise. His girlfriend, priorities. But nonetheless, that was like the first time lah, and I think it was very very fun because we all stayed together for 7 days.
No lah,
Oh,
bro,
that was
19
19 days.
19 days. That was the longest time. That was the longest time I spent.
Yeah.
I swear to God.
Yeah,
About 3 weeks.
We were supposed to do like a physical runway thing.
Yeah.
Because of COVID and last minute it got cancelled.
Oh yeah. So that was actually a very interesting collection because we were supposed to do a runway show.
Of course, man.
Our first runway show, but then it got cancelled because of COVID. Last on the I think a few days before we flew off, the French government actually imposed a certain new regulations about like shows and all and all that kind of stuff. So we had to do like a studio shoot instead, but it was quite crazy because like it was like a movie studio with like green screen everywhere, and
So
I
everything
think
was in like post, like all like.
yeah. So we had to record it, be on set, and then edit it in the next 3 days, 2
But the
days.
only reason why we wanted to go for 19 days was because of the show lah. Like the physical show. But
okay.
if we knew that we didn't have to host the show, right?
You guys
we would
wouldn't
have
stay
went
that
for
long.
19 days. Wow, it's
No, it's just too.
It's too long.
No, it's too long.
Away from
Yeah. And not only that, because I think it was like our Airbnb was like a 3-room,
no bro, it was like a 2-room bed.
two room.
And we had like 8 people inside.
Yeah.
Chelly's, yeah.
Yeah lah, we all like squeezed out.
And the apartment is like very small, so it's like
It's very narrow.
yeah.
It's very narrow.
Flat.
Yeah, it's exactly like
So everyone shared one toilet.
damn.
Each room we have 3 of us, and then some of us have to sleep at the living room on a sofa bed. And right in front of the sofa bed was the kitchen, like just literally like 30 centimeters in front of the bed.
Like 3 steps away.
Yeah, and it was a kitchen. So like, can you imagine? Like, it was such a like a hectic. Yeah. Cluster.
This along with all the stuff that you all brought.
Right,
and
right. So
everything.
we
Yeah.
had like the samples and all that. And
Yeah.
all of our baggages like
And it-
Wow.
in one room.
So
I think in 2 years, we did a couple of like collaboration as well. Was Nike within
yeah,
within the 2 years?
yeah.
So Nike we
G-Shock as well.
G-Shock as well. So I think that was also something new. But I also do feel that like in the 2 years, the brand has like changed a lot also in the way in which we work and in the way that we try to present ourselves. Of course, the DNA is still the same, but I think the identity of the brand kind of shifted with our personal self as well, because we all growing up, and like I think the question we also keep asking ourselves is, okay, who are we and what do we represent? Like if Youths in Balaclava is going to be used all the time forever, you know, and like how does the brand shift together with our personal like life
Right.
and what we feel is right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess like yeah, and that's why I was telling you that was it was like a very important trip also, because again we stayed together and we learned a lot more again together.
About each other also.
You know, like sleeping habits and all that kind of stuff.
Who
And
snores the loudest at night?
You guess what?
wait, who?
I don't know.
You know the cat bulldozer?
No, this
No,
very-
among us.
Among us.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, quite hard, yeah.
I think Zach.
Right.
Me. I think it was Zach though. But yeah, I guess again, like then after that, I think that trip also kind of like shifted the way our perspective was towards the whole fashion week, and we were like actually after Psycho Highway was what again?
okay.
Yeah. So then after the next season, we actually get to walk like how you say, travel around Paris more this time round with the whole team. So we've experienced a lot of things together while traveling as well. Like there was a few times, or rather one of the prominent experience also was that okay, this part we save it for later. There's another one.
Okay.
There was this, I mean, like interesting, very small things are like, you know, like when Spencer ran out of cigarettes, then we decided to like look for these kind of like shady guys to sell cigarettes to us.
Whereas you all went out of your way to find
Yeah,
It was at night, right?
yeah, because we passed by that place a couple of times and they're always there. But this time around we had to find for them, and then we have to look for them. And then after that, when we
As in
look,
they are known to be like selling like cigarettes and stuff like
cigarettes.
that. Okay.
yeah,
It's
and
a tabak store, right?
yeah, no, it's not.
It's not.
It's like the
On the streets.
street.
Oh yeah.
Why would y'all go there instead of like the normal, let's say like
Oh,
convenience
that's so
store?
expensive.
Oh, expensive.
Oh,
Expensive.
Okay, okay.
Paris got no 7-Eleven. They have like a
The
specialized Starbucks
Starbucks is like
tobacco
Oh,
store.
wow.
So they always sell like cigarettes, but the cigarettes like they taste different also as well.
Oh.
Like they have like this very much like yucky or like aftertaste. I know you should ask my brother and Spencer. They smoke the most, so they're the regular.
They get on the plane.
The-
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you gonna?
No, go ahead.
But would you say like the past? Okay, what would you say the past 2 years, right? Individually, what would be the highlight for you?
Wow.
I think
I think 2
Or
years is
since like COVID, like up to now, if you had to pick one monumental like event for yourself,
Yeah, the
I
runway.
think that was where we all felt like we put all our chips in one place, and you know it feels like a suicide mission, but like we carried through, and you know we
We did it together.
yeah, we did it. In fact, I think we executed it really well for a show like that when we did it independently. Yeah, I must say independently. The team was working very closely. Every day we were just like updating back and forth, you know. And then I think every week we could expect some sort of like shortfall or like some sort of fuck up. Always. It's like we all learned in that preparation for the runway is that it's normal to hear bad news already.
Okay.
It's like what are we gonna do with that now?
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I guess it was much more like simpler. So like not simpler. Like I would say it was like because of the experience we had together, what we're gonna expect, how we the dynamic of the group and everything. Like it just like it came naturally to us. How we were supposed to overcome the situation.
Right. Fall
One
down
thing at a
7,
time.
stand up 8.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Fall down 7 slippers.
That's fair. Ichan, what about you? Do you have any personal highlights? Shout out to your own personal highlights.
He's
Personal highlights.
No, don't worry, you can talk to us. You don't need to face the You don't need to face the camera.
Oh, no. Huh?
He's very overwhelmed with the question.
Your recent wedding.
the vocabulary. The proposal at MBS.
Proposal.
Personal highlight.
On the cruise.
Okay, the cruise. I think nothing much for me lah. I mean,
Yo, what's your
personally-
first time going throughout the whole Europe also? What?
Oh yeah, so okay, so I'll start with that. So so for the Kaiser trip, I mean the Kaiser collection. After the collection ended in the showroom and all that, me and Taufik went on a Europe spree.
Nice.
To the main point of that trip was to actually connect with our clients overseas. To connect, to meet them in person, and ask them how things are going, and also like propose like potential collaborations or pop-up stores, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
So but yeah, that was the primary objective of the trip. But then it was also really quite fun to go around Europe and do all the stupid stuff.
What's the stupid stuff? How do you know?
Stuff you cannot do in Singapore lah.
Like super amnesia kind of stuff, right? Blackout kind.
But also the just the simple, I mean, thing like okay, not simple lah, but it's quite tiring. Take bus all over Europe. It was
How are their
Because,
public transport like? Would you say like?
Singapore still better.
Even on the first day in Berlin, right? Like when the moment he entered the Berlin train, right? Someone with like, what's that? The accordion, right? Like just came up to him and just like started singing, and he was like quite shocked. And then he started like moving to the
Wait, it's
corner.
like a busker or something.
Yeah, but it's in the train. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, they do magic tricks in the train also as well.
Travis also can do magic trick. Yeah.
And the ride is free. Right.
What right? Oh yeah, the Berlin. Yeah, right.
Well, technically you have to pay lah.
Trust is
It's a trust system.
Like you want to pay, pay. Then never mind, don't pay.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, so is that for their transport system
Yeah,
in
that-
general?
trust
That-
system.
technically
in
this-
Berlin,
It's just in Berlin,
the
lah.
public transport.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you all see people like never pay on then?
I
We
think
don't know.
so.
True, it's trust.
We had to- yeah.
Okay,
So
okay.
we went from Paris to London, Rotterdam,
Nice.
where Berlin,
Barcelona.
Milan,
Wow.
Zurich.
Zurich,
Europe World Tour, is
and
it?
Barcelona.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Which would you all say is like your favorite? Like
Barcelona.
Yeah, Barcelona also.
Why?
I
Why?
love
Why
Barcelona.
Barcelona? Like why specifically
Because
Barcelona?
Catalunya. sorry. I'm not a Real Madrid fan, but no, but Barcelona is beautiful. Like, I mean, honestly, all the cities are just beautiful, but it's just that we took the budget route. So we literally took bus, like each city to city and like trains, and then we get to see like, you know, the
Like how the locals live, lah. Like really-
the honest side of the
Right.
the country, right? So I think that was the interesting point for us, lah. Like, you know, every city has its own vibe, and the culture is different. The way they conduct themselves, the way they speak, and all that.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then Delvin, what about you? The past 2 years, what would you say your some
Oh yeah.
some personal personal highlights? Yeah. Personal highlights, any monumental things that really stood out? Yeah, that happened.
Oh, he got a new
I also
cat.
can.
Yeah, you okay?
Oh yeah, I got a new cat.
You got how many now?
One.
Oh, one.
Cute.
Introduce your cat, lah. What's the cat? Why you love your cat? Everything.
Steady, you send us the
Put the
photo.
picture, put the picture. When y'all like, I do that, then just. Yeah, explain about your cat.
Yeah.
Yeah, my cat can do high five.
Like, actually, when y'all got the cat can do
No, we train. Can do high five, can do shake hand. He can come here.
Can play it.
Cannot.
Haven't yet.
Very naughty, very naughty.
Basically like a dog.
Wait, you slowly lah. Tell the name, what breed.
His name is Billy.
Mm-hmm.
He's a Napoleon. What else?
Is this
What
your
color
first
is a
cat?
Napoleon?
Orange. Orange
First
cat.
cat?
Yeah, it's my first cat.
Oh.
He treats it like a.
Baby.
Every day. Really cute, yeah.
Isn't training.
Really cute,
Let
yeah.
me give you context on
Really
how
cute,
much
sia.
I love Billy.
Okay.
So the four of us went to Johor together on a 1-day trip. So we go back the same day, and Delvin looked quite sad. So I came up to him and asked, "Why you okay or not?" His face like, "I miss Billy." So
That's the inside story.
Yeah,
We will never know it. We never tell.
bro, we're going back later in a few hours. We just at the border.
The first thing he does when he comes back from, like, when we went Paris also, every time he comes back to the room, the first thing he does is like, he go look at Billy's photo. And he watch the video. He won't text his family, he won't text his girlfriend or anything. It's Billy first.
Wait, how old is Billy? Like,
Yeah.
Just
roughly,
over 1 years old.
Oh.
That's
1 year.
Still
Yeah.
small.
Yeah.
Okay, kitten are still very kitten vibes.
I think 1 year old considered adult already.
Adult already.
Yeah. Okay, consider that.
Oh, sorry. I'm using my human lens to look at the cat.
Exactly.
Okay.
But cats take care of themselves, right? Like they don't like from what I understand, a lot of people have cats, right? And then they're like saying like, oh, the cats don't manja you. And it's like usually the human.
Kind of, but he always look for me.
Oh,
He
okay.
always
Oh, I'm
The mutual love.
Yeah.
sorry.
he will call me and ask me to play with him. Or like watch him eat.
Like need a lot of attention, like this cat.
Yeah.
Ayo.
No
we
way, we love cats, eh.
We always say we want to have like an office cat or like a shop cat. But cannot
Yeah, a
have
bit difficult.
clothes and it's very hard. Will you bring Billy here?
No.
Not so much of the clothes, more of them.
So cute. Okay.
Okay, then one more other thing besides the cat.
Yes.
What would you say, like the past 2 years that have been, on a personal level, that has been quite like memorable for you? No share. You also think that later we will go one round and like Hanif will also ask you also.
You got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
Steady, yeah, this guy ever ready. Spencer, I hope you're also thinking. We go one round. Yeah.
I think probably the runway, the recent one that we had where the police came. Yeah.
Stay tuned. Later we talk more about that.
Yeah.
Okay. But that one would you say is like, as in, it's memorable because of like the challenges that you all faced and
Yeah, the challenges and the achievements are.
steady.
We'll ask you all about that.
We'll ask you all later. You all can give more like insights for that. Okay. Yes. Hanif, for yourself, what are some personal expectations?
Just today, I found out that my waist size is hitting 41. No, that is my achievement because my goal is to get into the Biggest Loser.
Let's go!
So this is cheating because like I know I can lose the weight very fast, right? So I now gaining weight. So once I hit
Bulking.
45 inch, then I'm gonna go to the Biggest Loser. And I'm gonna lose.
Wait, Ichan got a remark when he find out about the waist size. Can you go and say?
Never we can count.
We see how this
We see how it goes. Just we live.
the camera. Look at the camera. It's Hanif. Imagine it's Hanif.
So when Hanif, so okay, so no, wait, how? No, wait. So just now, so it was just now, right? So I don't know how it came to. Oh no, we were talking about
No,
the
I asked
brands.
you to, bro, can you help me measure my waist?
Oh, no, but because before that we were talking about the brand's pen size, right? And then like how the bigger size is 38 or something like that. Then Hanif was like, "Hey, help me measure my waist." So I took the measuring tape and then I measured. Then I was like, oh, okay, this is 41. then after that, then the office knew about it. Then I was like, oh, honey, your waist size like Samsung TVs, yeah, 41 inch. Yeah, it's different.
Just give up. Your size is like Samsung TV.
Yeah, so that's what I said.
But it's okay. We can now view Hanif in ultra 4K.
My boy got brains, so he's not just a Samsung TV. Samsung Smart
TV. OLED. Samsung, please sponsor us. Thank you.
Yeah, Hanif.
Other than that, I think as a company, I will also say is our recent trip, our recent runway.
It really was like
It was like very serious really now. Other than that, my personal achievements, maybe last week my futsal I scored like 3 goals.
Hey, wow.
But 3 different games, so it's okay. A few assists here and there. My bike like keeps on dying on me.
Okay.
So it's time to get a new bike.
What bike
So
is that?
if anybody from Honda want to sponsor me, Super 4.
Honda sponsor this pod, man.
Yeah.
Sponsor YB also.
Super 4.
Super
Looking
4.
for a lot of sponsors.
Yeah, that's all lah, I think.
What about odds for Liverpool this season?
This season,
If you had to pick
I
one
think-
ranking, just say it on the table. Where will we end up?
I think second because of
Manchester United.
no Manchester City, but mostly because of the referee. You know
Fair.
what's going on right now. Life is like
Fair,
that.
man.
We have to accept it.
Yeah, life is unfair.
Yeah.
Never mind. Spencer, yourself. What are some personal highlights of the past years?
Now Spencer can hold his own mic really.
Let's go. Give Spencer a round of applause. That's growth right there.
Yeah.
My memory is not really that good. Regarding like the good stuff, like memorable stuff, I wouldn't say it's good stuff because normally I don't really remember the good stuff, but the bad stuff stays in my head more. So I would say maybe the most memorable period was maybe like the end of last year, because as a team for us and for like my personal level, there's a lot of things that we went through as a team and a lot of hardships, and that was also one of the period that we questioned whether we want to carry on doing this, because like we were at this stage where we thought like we were too tired of everything, like do we still want to continue doing this, because it's taking a toll on like everyone's mental health lah. So I would say that's the most memorable period where we overcame as a team. And also maybe on a personal level, I also don't remember much, but I would say maybe when Nike gave me the condo shoe.
Spencer also pick up, like, he improved on a personal hobby, so you might want to talk about
Yes,
that.
I loved it.
Your painting.
Oh yes, so your story. Yes, tell us more about how art has
I'm not really a good like speaker. Like I can't really express myself well.
You're doing very well right
So-
now, man. Yo.
You should look at his art.
I always wanted. I had no way to like really express myself, and I thought like when I discovered about paintings like Francis Bacon paintings, and then I felt like that can really express someone like emotions and how they feel about things through like just a picture, a painting. So I tried for the first time to like paint like maybe early this year, and I think it's like a way for me to express myself better, I would say. But achievements wise, I don't think it's an achievement yet. It's just like an experimental stage for me, I guess.
Everything starts somewhere, right?
Yeah. Right. And we also have a video that probably we can provide you guys. It's Spencer trying to explain to Hanif a painting of like a Jackson Pollock's kind of painting.
What does this art piece tells you about?
What's going on inside Hanif's mind?
Ooh, it's a lot of things is going on in this picture.
Colorful, but you see a few white stuff, and the white stand out more than the colors when there's so many colors.
Yeah?
So it shows that Hanif, there's a lot of wonderful, colorful ideas, but his bullshit, which is the white part, stands out more than the colorful parts.
Monsieur.
And because Hanif was asking Spencer, why the painting like this? Then he was explaining like this, the color represent this. So if we can share with you the video, you guys can put it up. Yeah, he's an art lecturer also now.
Informative video.
Yeah, it's informative. The
By
way
the way,
he
his grass.
Yeah.
In the recent.
Like as in the grass he painted?
No, the recent thing that we did.
A lot of people posting on the Instagram story now.
Yes, the personality thing.
Yeah.
He's a grass.
He's a grass. Very compatible.
Okay.
Very compatible with me. Superpower.
Okay. Very cool. Speaking of art and Jackson Pollock, some say that if you take a black light, right, and then you shine in Travis's room, right, it's also a Jackson Pollock painting. No. You take a black light and you shine in Travis's room. It's like a Jackson Pollock painting. I have to. Okay.
That's a good one.
Taufik, you say last.
Yeah, I was say last.
I don't know what to say there.
Zach and
You want to go first?
I don't know.
for the 2 years, like on a personal level.
You met Yuna.
Yeah.
I think that one's personal. That one's personal. But the highlight for me work would be the runway for sure. Because we all put in a lot of effort, a lot of trials and tribulations, And then the other one is, I guess, I met you now. I just glanced past her actually.
What time
I woke up at 8 a.m. that day.
Where was the location?
I gave a call to my friend, you want to see you now? And he's like, okay, sure. So we went down at 10 a.m. And then the security had to kick all of us out. So we had to like walk around Ion. I was at Ion by the way. Ion Estee Lauder. And then I just got like a glimpse of her for like 3 seconds I think. But that was more than enough. Shout out Yuna.
Shout out to Yuna, man.
Please come see me.
You line up for Taeyeon also at 5 a.m, 6 a.m.
Oh yeah, and I also
Okay.
I went to the Taeyeon concert recently.
Oh yes.
Yeah, but I think I knew that the ticket was gonna be sold really quick. So I queued up at I queued up at Singpost at 6 a.m. to get a ticket.
Was there a queue?
Yeah, there were already 3 people in the queue.
Damn.
I was the 4th one in the queue.
Sweet.
So I queued until 12 p.m. So that was 6 hours.
Shit.
Yeah,
From morning to
the
afternoon.
tickets were selling at 12, but I queued at 6 a.m.
Did the queue like start to build up along the way? Like,
Yeah, it did. But I got a ticket so shout out Taeyeon.
How about you guys? Some personal highlights, or collectively.
Collectively, it would be the runway. I think yeah, like all what everyone here said, it's like everyone coming together and like it feels good. The dynamic was perfect. You know, leading up to the show that we did. I think also another thing that we should point out is that the space that we created here. I think we are living in a more exciting time right now.
Okay.
Like the show was good, but right now we're still like it's still good too. Like it's still like we're still delving into like unknown like areas, like opening our first showroom, you know, our first space, and finally having the creative freedom to like do whatever we want on a space. Because we always have that problem in like showrooms in DSMP. So yeah, I would say like now is also like one of the highlights. I feel like we're living in it now. We don't know where we're going from here, but like we're okay with it. Yeah. And like, but that doesn't mean like we don't have a plan. We do.
Right.
Yeah. So that's good.
Okay. So speaking of Other Haven, right? What would you say is like the biggest challenge like for this place?
Yeah.
Like while setting it up, because again, you guys DIY pretty much everything from scratch. So what was the major challenges you guys face?
No, I think it's the racks.
Oh yes.
And the racks.
Tell us.
You want to
Oh wait, even before we go this, yes, Taufik. Sorry, yes, your personal highlights first. Sorry, your personal and collective highlights.
I think make it a quick one. As a group, I think last 2 years we managed to travel a lot together. I think a lot. We went to KL. We went and we had to like also do DIY everything also as well. Shout out to Fifth for hosting us as well. Very nice host in KL. What else? There's a few. Shout out to
Black Goat. Shout out to Black Goat.
Yeah, so I think we did a lot things together and like a lot of experimentation in terms of having to understand what a store could be like and how is it like. So I think that was like the whole under like how I say like the school for us for that time being. So we went to like KL. We had like a garage sale in Singapore as well. We shot our first ever fashion show here in Singapore, like as in not shot, as in like we hosted it in Singapore because we weren't able to go to Paris. So that was also another challenge that we all went through, having to do a showroom in Singapore while, you know, clients are only awake at 12 a.m., you know, like very late at night because the time difference. And yeah, I think once we went through all that, we kind of knew what we wanted and what we needed in order to move forward as well. So again, then that's where what everyone mentioned, the runway became like a very prominent memory as well.
Right.
As well. So, but like for me, it's just a lot of the process that goes towards the runway show as well.
Then on a personal level?
Personal level, I don't know. I got a lot of like, I finally had more time to spend also with my family also as well. So I think one of the most memorable trip was that I managed to go to Korea with my sisters and my mom.
Okay.
And I think and also one of like the only time that I also remember why I was also doing this also in the first place, you know. So that 2 years, I think that was a very a lot of things, but these are some of the things that are memorable as of now.
Right.
Yeah.
So drawing back to Other Haven.
Yeah.
What would you say?
Outer
Haven.
So it's actually Outer Heaven.
Yes.
Our in system is already called, like, we have a system internally where we access folders, right? Internal system is called Outer Heaven. So we didn't want to confuse it. So Kash suggested why not Outer Haven. And then that's how we all voted for Outer Haven. Out of the many names, there was a lot of funny names. But Cheeky
Dicky was on the name.
Yeah. What was yours?
On the list?
Why are you quiet now? Why are you quiet now?
Guys, Louis was for the silent one in the
He's the killer.
Yeah, so we all collectively chose Outer Heaven. And then I think the question was, what's the hardest part?
Yeah, like what? Because I mean, again, you guys like DIY pretty much everything from scratch, right? So challenges.
I'll go from Delvin first.
Yes, Delvin.
It's okay.
You sure?
Yeah.
I said the curtain.
Yeah.
Because he have to climb all the way up
Yes,
and then
yes.
hold it there. And I mean, he went to the gym recently. That's something that he picked up in these 2 years
Let's
as well.
go.
Okay, but
Flex.
but he's active.
Wow.
Yeah. So I think that was a struggle for him. But if I would probably, to say it's not the struggle.
It's majestic though. The Chiju is super majestic. You guys should come through and check it out, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a very, very good full circle moment for us because I remember when we were saying that our interest was aquascaping and you thought it was aquascaping.
Aquascaping.
Yeah,
Oh,
aquascaping.
I was thinking
No,
aquascaping. Okay.
Honestly, I thought it was aquascaping.
It's aquascaping. So me and Spencer, so we put our skills to the test. Then that's we. And the first time we put water, I can tell you that we just didn't see that small minute hole. And the whole cupboard was like filled with water, and we had to get rid of the water. And within the day, we all set a time limit in terms of when we should finish the store. We had to dry the sand, and it was like the weather wasn't very hot or sunny at that point of time. So we had to take every like scoop of sand and actually cook it.
Oh,
so because
on the stove, like
on the
over
stove,
stove.
yeah, because our water boiling point 100 degrees, right? So when we actually put it at the boiling point, then we can actually evaporate. So we had to do that, ensure extra seal, and then bam, this is the product. Other than that, it's a rag lah. This idiot.
Yeah.
This rag is because we first thought that we didn't need a thread on the poles, so. When we tried to put it, then everything was damn flimsy. Then we like, okay, I think we need to make a thread. So Delvin, everyone like try to put their heads into it and try to think about how we can put it together. And then the first thing we found out that there was actually a thread maker machine and it was quite cool. It cost $1,000, $2,000, and we're like, never mind. So we got an advice from a very close friend of mine. Shout out to Easy. He said to put like extra material, so it's an epoxy resin. So when you glue it together, it will just stick there forever.
Right.
Yeah, it will harden. But it's just that we need to ensure that everything's straight, everything level. So
because after that you can't make adjustments.
yeah, we can't make adjustments anymore. So I think that was very, very tricky because we only had like one chance to do everything, And yeah, I think that was also tough on the whole thing, right?
Cash, you want to say? What was some of
Mine was a bit different.
You can share your.
No, as in like mine wasn't more of the physical space, but I think I was doing the online store, so it was more of like the challenge was more of like trying to match what these boys have like made here online. Online. So I want the design language to be the same when a virtual customer comes in. And
the physical and the virtual space have to be
have to be aligned.
Cohesive lah.
Cohesive, exactly. So I think that was the hardest part, and I think like I even got some guy who does a software engineer to like at least help run a few codes so that we can make
certain effects,
certain layout nicer and stuff like that. And Zach helped out with that as well. I think and getting our Google listing approved. I think Google took quite some time. So to get like a location, so we had to verify and everything like that. So that was quite hard. Yeah.
Okay.
Interesting.
On the online sphere.
What about you guys? What are some challenges putting the
I think
physical
for me
showroom
the rack
together?
as well. Because if you see the rack is the real plumbing pipe that you see. Yeah. So they sell by 6 meters.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Hey, actually, tell the story about the guy who don't have off day. Sure. So you go the story first.
So it was 6 meters. Then we were like struggling. We were literally asking people around to, hey bro, can you help me send? Like it's just nearby only. Can you send? Because they got the big vehicle, right? But all of them were scared because their boss wants them to come back to wherever they are working.
Okay.
So we were struggling for a while until one of the persons said, actually, you can use our, what's the tool called?
The saw lah, basically.
It's a saw, electrical saw. So then we decided to cut it, but like our measuring was a bit off, and we had no proper PPE.
Yeah.
We were wearing sleeveless both. We were both wearing shorts.
And slippers.
And slippers.
Wow. Don't do this at home, kids.
So when we like that, all the sparks like fly at us. And we like, So we spent
This is also known as
Very
we spent 45 minutes cutting just the
about an
pipes.
hour lah.
Yeah,
That's also quite.
Walao, and it's hot. Like I'm not
That day
complaining.
was
It was like
extra hot, I don't know
I
why.
don't know why. And it's like it was very frustrating because we've already spent that money, right?
Wait, you cut it at that place?
Yeah,
or-
at that place.
At the place
And
itself?
it's behind an alley. It's like by an alley. So while we cutting, there's like a lot of trucks coming in, people moving in and out, and stuff like that. So we even overheard someone was like saying like,
Today what day? Wednesday ah? I want to go jam dia. Yeah, we are just cutting. Then we hear, then we like laugh.
I was like, bro, don't lah. Then he was just like, I'm kidding only lah. Yeah, but I think a lot of the transportation as well, like bringing things, because I think also one of the hardest, or rather the biggest challenge also was when we input the idea of having this store. We went back and forth on what we want for this place, what is the vibe, what is the kind of like things that we're expecting to do when we have this space, and are we even ready to sacrifice half of the studio, because already we have limited space, and then having to sacrifice half of it, and then like working in a smaller area, and all that kind of discussion was like, I think.
Yeah, speaking of which, because you actually use your original space here as the showroom right now, right? So really, what would you say the difference? Aside from the space, what troubles do you face now, or any positives from this?
I think it's always nice to come in with to work with a grass patch,
I think that's
outside.
that's a good thing.
This one, what's it? Synthetic grass.
It's a synthetic.
Can convert like clay.
Yeah, can. So when I need to train for football, I just like after work stay back a bit, practice some drills. Yeah.
Sounds cool. No, but like, what are some like positives would you see? Like, obviously I would say on the cons is that the space taken up. You have to squish all like the space inside.
Yeah.
But is there are there any positives?
I mean, like, from this? I guess it's like a fresh space for us, and we like literally this is like the product of our hard work. So being able to get reminded every day, like,
you come to witnessing this.
Yeah, getting to to see every day like the results of your hard work is something I would say helpful also as well, and motivating also, because then again it reminds you that whatever effort that we put in is not into waste lah. And
So now the space is used as a showroom, right? So prior to this, what was this space used for?
Living room.
This is a lounge.
This is a lounge.
There used to be a TV here. A big ass sofa.
We used to play.
Canon.
Yeah. But I think just to add on as well, like it feels more real. Like the efforts of the team, it's like, so sometimes everything passed quite fast. Then like you forgot also like, what's the highlight of this? What's the highlight of that? But when you come into the office, like you look at it, it feels real. Like it can be done. If we all want to do it.
Yeah, we didn't even mention that moving, right?
I think the pros is also because like our team there's a lot of hoggers, so they are now forced to throw away the stuff.
Specifically team hoarder or team?
No, I'm not a hoarder. I keep asking them to throw like every day.
Oh my god! Wait, come on! Wait. He says he's not team hoarder. You should ask him about his.
Yeah, it's in a bag only. It's in my own space also. But they have like beach, like all the yoga ball around, Like got street signs on the floor. There's like a lot of like one whole box of like what's that? Matchsticks. I don't.
From all around the world, by the way.
All around the world. It's a certain things you need to.
You have to memories.
Yeah, but I think
what you call it? The road sign.
Dude, insane. It's so sick. You should display somewhere.
I think moving everything was a chore. Yeah.
Wait, so were some of your workspaces like out here actually also?
Yeah.
Whose space?
I think prior to all
Before.
this, right, before we had the lounging area,
Yes.
some of us were seated here, and then half of the design team was seated at the back. But after we had this agreement that we should all just sit together at the back, so we had this whole lounging area here. So after that, then we changed into this show.
Okay. Interesting. Now that we have done a lot of basic introduction, let's take a breather for game number 1.
Okay.
Wow. We have yet to name a segment, but this game is
like which Korean show they have like
correct. And now we'll go to game number 1. Okay. 1, 2, 1.
Wait, relax, guys.
So we have the iPad here with us, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you a series of photos.
Yeah.
Okay, that our social media team has dug up.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
They scoured the internet for the sickest photos of
Okay.
you guys.
Okay.
Every single they went to, they almost bought things from the dark web just to access some stuff.
Okay.
The person with the most guesses will win a little prize.
Let's go.
Okay, are y'all ready?
Shit.
Okay.
You know what? I think Davin should wait, Changkaman.
Yeah.
Davin should be like the most nervous.
Don't nervous.
Davin got a lot of.
The dope cap.
Honey,
We're gonna say.
he cannot
You
see.
ready? Dope.
Oh, sideways. Okay, like that. Okay, you guys ready? Number 1.
Number one.
Your
Who
guess,
is it?
Who is it? It's all of y'all. It's all of y'all. Y'all must shout your name.
Okay.
Y'all must shout your name.
Shout.
Wait, shout what name?
Shout what name?
Oh, you must shout your name to that you
Answer
want to
lah,
answer.
answer.
That's it. Taufik.
Okay.
Ready? Who is this? Kash.
Oh wait.
Honey, I see your mom, I know already.
This is Zach.
I know what you're wearing.
Y'all all agree?
Yeah, Zach.
Yeah.
Is
Were
Zach.
you gonna say Zach? You don't
Zach.
change your answer.
It's poly picture, poly on.
Yeah.
So Kash is Zach.
We kissed him a couple of times already. We know which mouth.
Hey, let's go.
What the? Hey, you got that's why. What?
Shouts them.
Shout out to who?
Postman
Shoutouts.
Yeah.
This was during my photography module in poly. So like we had friends taking photo of us. I had to take a photo of us.
This one is Tinder profile picture for quite long, I think.
Hey!
For quite some time.
Okay. Okay, so 1 point to Cash. Okay, yay. Round of applause. Okay. Number 2, same thing. You want to shout your name straight away.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Wait.
Honey.
Wait. What? What?
This is Delvin.
Spencer.
Your guess. Okay. Delvin said Spencer.
You look like you and Spencer.
Spencer's like, since when?
But we only got 2 Chinese.
Okay, your
Wait a minute.
Honey, Delvin.
Huh? So, yeah, we sure because more than answer. Yeah.
The eyebrow.
Is it you?
Yes. Please don't show this.
What do you get?
Yeah, show. Okay. Yeah. Look like Bigfoot, right? Like Bigfoot kena caught by the camera.
Yeah, the angle, yeah.
What was happening there?
Yeah.
Please tell what was happening here. Like how Zach described just now.
I don't remember this
Do you remember where were you?
I was New Zealand, I think.
Oh.
You went to New Zealand?
Yeah.
But how long?
How long ago was this?
Many
What would you say?
Secondary school.
It was like the Tom and hoodies.
How you find? What is it? How you find? I tell you,
After the pod.
I just say that Davi should be the most scared one.
Okay, so now
incriminating photos.
Cash has 1 point, Hanif has 1 point. Okay, next one. You must steal. Ready?
Yeah.
Honey.
Okay.
It's honey.
You see the Suarez?
Yeah, it's only one.
It's only one guy who likes Suarez.
But he pushed.
Anyone want to?
No.
No, it's honey for sure.
Sure, but
Is it Hanif?
Yeah. Holy shit! Wait! Oh!
Where you get all these photos?
They found it.
Hey, you better show this photo. This is how passionate he is with Liverpool.
It was the season they signed both of them.
Steven Gerrard, Steven Gerrard.
What was happening here?
This
Why
actually, me and my uncle, this was at my father's shop. Shout out Hello Sports.
Shout out Hello Sports! Queensway!
So me and my uncle we were just talking about the new signings. Then he suddenly decided to draw my hand.
I'm drawn. This is
Yeah, my uncle draw.
Shout out.
Oh, your uncle is quite an artist.
Very cool, very cool. 1 point. 2 points. I need there's 2 points. Okay.
1 point for me, right?
No, it's we only take one answer. The first answer, okay? The next one, huh? Ready, guys? Ready,
Oh, I like far.
3, 2, 1.
Alex, I heard that. Taufik and Spencer.
What? There's only one person, bro.
No, yeah, you said no.
It's two.
Now you can counter.
Yeah, but-
You wait, who is it?
Taufik and Spencer.
Okay, then
Yeah, which shirt?
you want to counter?
You want both or what?
Both.
You want both? Yeah, then.
Hey, brother.
Anyone want to counter?
No.
I saw this photo a lot of time already. You need to hide your face first. I saw this photo a lot of time already.
So the answer is...
Just can always
It's who? Can you say one more time?
Taufik and Spencer.
Taufik and Spencer. Is it Taufik and Spencer?
Yes.
Our body experience.
So cute, so cute.
I don't. When they showed it to me, I was just happy.
You want to ask what was going on here?
Dragon boating.
No. It was our class. We participated in this like flea market thing at Holland Village. As you can see that Spencer's wearing our class jersey.
Crusaders,
two Crusaders, the best one. Okay, each is from the lousy one, the B. What happened to them right now? Never. We're still here. I was wearing that stupid shirt that was very popular back then. As a canoeist, you all must have this shirt. If not, you're not a canoeist kind of vibe. Yeah. So.
Spencer, anything you say about this photo? Does this bring you memories? Does it bring back memories?
Not much, honestly.
Time go.
Spencer said Taufik cried when they were in a different class.
Do you cry?
Yeah.
When y'all parted?
Okay, I have to tell the story.
Yes.
So basically, when we were in Sec 2, we were all after Sec 2, we split up, right? Because of different subjects we were taking. So then I forgot what was it. He said that he took art. So then I know we're gonna split class lah. So I cried.
What do you think?
Huh?
What do you think?
What do you mean? I took DNT, Design and Technology. Shout out to that subject as well. So yeah, I cried. But then after that, when they had this board where they ask you to see like which classroom you'll be in, then because my index number is 36 and his index number is always 37 because both of our names start with S. So it's we always sit beside together. So when I saw Spencer, I was like, this guy lied to me. I went to look for him and I like tell him, wow, what would you like to me? Then he like,
Okay, I cried for my friend here. What was the reason? I think a week before N level, my bro came to me and he seek help for math. And after teaching him for like maybe like a while, I realized how much he didn't know. Yeah, I shed a tear.
You're worried about him,
Yeah, what did I say? My math.
It wasn't math lah.
Was it math?
Math I scored better than you, bro.
wow.
It should be POA.
No, I think was it.
Oh, you took POA?
Yeah,
Was it physics?
Oh, you smart
I just don't want to.
Yeah, right. I thought you take home econs. Yeah. No offense, no offense.
Yeah. So that was the experience, but it was quite fun.
Interesting.
Okay. The last one we confirm know who really. But
Wait.
Oh, serious?
Honey.
Okay, so we go through it. Gash 1 point, Hanif 2 points, Zach 1 point. The rest your last one your no wait.
No, two more people. What?
Yeah.
Okay, now they will be the judge.
Okay.
Okay, they all be the judge of who more fair.
Okay.
Okay, 3, Fast game lah. 3, 2, 1.
Honey.
Iyalah black screen lah.
Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Honey.
Hey, wait, what?
Trick question.
No.
Wait, you all need to say your own name.
No.
Your own
It's
self
not.
thing.
It's you.
Look, is it your ear?
No, it's not my ear.
Check your ear.
No, not mine.
I think it's Kash.
Just Kash.
I think it's Kash.
Wait.
You all need to say your name. You all need to say
1, 2,
your
3. Taufik!
Okay, Taufik.
Wait, what is going on? Taufik!
Okay, Taufik.
Taufik?
Who's the judge? Vic, you better say I. Thank you.
Taufik, make a guess.
Yeah, Kash. Because the skin color.
This one is confirm Sec 2.
Yeah, Sec 2 or Sec 3.
Damn!
Confirm Sec 2 Sec 3.
Yeah.
Anyone want to counter?
Me.
Taufik, yes. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
It's Taufik. Oh, you want to say it's you?
Yeah. Is it?
Trick question.
Wait. Cannot change answer.
No, cannot. You only can say one. So,
Once. Yeah, I say Kash.
Cash. Okay.
Yeah.
You David say you. Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
I
that
want
one.
to say another person.
Oh, you want to counter also, okay?
Yeah, me.
Okay. You don't know like that.
Minus one, right?
No, minus. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
When we were looking for a photo, Travis commented, "Oh, this Kash don't have a bad angle one.
That's what was going on here. Do you remember?
I think I was in Indonesia with Taufik.
Yeah, this is the.
I was in Indonesia with Taufik.
I must be the photographer then.
How old would you say?
I think.
Just like you said,
Sec 1, no? I think Sec 1. Sec 1, yeah.
14.
How can you tell from that? Yes. Just like you were like, this one confirmed.
This is my favorite t-shirt. It was a Rolling Stone with flower t-shirt. I don't know where I got it from. I think it was my uncle.
But the hair,
We got to bring back the overlap haircut.
This one was like the trendiest haircut, you know. You must have this haircut. Crazy.
Is it the last one?
Last one, you know who it is.
Yeah, I know.
So I tell you sometimes this one got plot twist one.
Yeah.
So y'all just y'all say shout your name, they will be the judge. Okay? 3, 2, 1. Cash!
What the?
My eye like.
No, it's not your eye, relax.
Oh wait, this is the first YB logo.
No.
The t-shirt that y'all did, remember? On the white t-shirt one.
Is it?
Blur.
No, it's blur, relax. Yeah, your eyes are.
It's a bit blur. But you're confident y'all can try and make a wild guess. But it's
Actually,
definitely related to.
if it's Bintang Boy, right, I will scream and shout and like.
They don't buy Bintang Boy.
If you can find Bintang Boy, I will be like.
You know you're the dark web.
They got from the dark web, bro.
It's a very suggestive.
No, we can give another clue.
Yeah, is that
We can give another clue.
right?
is that a hint too? All right, let's go.
Yeah, you can.
Booms.
Look here.
Oh, the clue is
the
the
next
clue.
one.
This one's the clue, right?
next
Sorry, this one's the clue. You want to shout your names, Yeah. 3, 2, 1. Cash.
This one,
I know which photo is this already.
I think I used it in primary school, yeah.
No, this is Ichen.
Confirm?
Confirm.
Final answer.
Final answer. Yeah.
Go push.
Put the picture here.
Yeah. Confirm. Are you anyone to counter?
No, I cannot. Who want to counter that? That face. Want to counter what?
Yeah.
I see a mile away one.
McDonald counter. Hey, yeah, this is our Sec 3 camp.
Hey, is that Michael?
Yeah, that was Michael.
Yeah, there's actually a bunch of you here.
Yeah.
Right?
That's me and Spence.
Oh.
Yeah. Then that's Ichen.
Quincy is the best.
No, shut up. So it was the three of us inside one class.
Is it Jasper?
Yes, that's Jasper. That's what.
So our previous photo and talking about Jasper remind me of something.
Yeah. Is it gonna be out?
Okay, so like you want to explain this photo or you?
What was going on here?
The
What is
camp.
this?
The Sec 3
That's
camp.
not me.
Yeah, so this is our Sec 3 camp.
Where was
Pahang,
this?
No. This was in Malaysia, Tanjung Piai. So it was the southernmost tip of mainland Asia. It is.
What we did before this
It is,
photo
it
was
is.
taken, what we do?
The catch fish one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so we had this activity where we held hands, right, with our classmates, and then we were I think holding on to a big ass fishing net, and then we were tasked to walk in and then walk out. So when we were walking out, we were pulling the net, and then we caught some fishes and crabs and all that, and we actually ate it lah.
Oh.
Yeah. We cooked it and we ate it.
Like over the fire.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So then there was some like sandcastle building stuff, and then this is a group photo. Fly thing.
Oh, there was a sandcastle.
Yeah, there was a sandcastle building thing, and then this was the group photo lah. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah.
Legend.
Familiar faces.
Sick. All right. Nice. What was the score? The score is 2-2.
2-1.
2-1. And now the prize presentation ceremony. You guys get
Wow.
For you.
Of course
to
lah.
one of your belt, like the
Queensway.
Oh, you see how proud the honey face is?
Queensway. Is that what you all call yourself?
Yeah, Queensway. Quite lame, right? Tell them.
So lame.
Purple.
So the game is not over yet. Okay. So now it's game number 2. Titled Who is most likely to? Okay. The rules are very simple. We'll give each of you all 5 seconds to think. Then everyone must point at that person and then explain why.
3 seconds. 5?
Can 5 lah.
If you ask the question, I count down.
Okay.
So after he asks the question, I count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, point.
So we'll
Okay?
just say, like for example, let's start. Who is most likely to? Then I'll say the scenario. Your point at the person that you all think most likely. You got it?
Okay.
5 seconds. She'll count down. Okay. Let's begin. The game. Who is most likely to? Let's start. Who is most likely to end up in jail?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Most people, and then 2 and 3 and you. 3 and
4.
1, 2, 3.
You're pointing at
Spencer.
Oh.
2 at Spencer. 1 at It's
Honey. It's Honey.
It's Honey.
1, 2, 3.
You got 3 at you. Why? Why is he?
He got 3, right? No,
No.
No, it's at Spencer.
Yeah. Dalvin pointing to me.
3.
What's Hanif going to jail for?
Why is
It's because what? You take the blame for what?
I don't want my brothers to.
You're the fall guy.
No. Okay.
Okay, but why? Why the people?
No, because he's the most mischievous one among all of us when he was younger.
Yeah.
You gonna start at the Mustafa story?
The one is younger, no?
People grow and change.
That's not what I said.
Do you guys' perspective? Okay, we'll go down the road. Like,
I think we can start with Ichan because Ichan also point.
It's not Gan Sing versus
Two things. First,
Yes, we got songs on our team. We need a sound bite. Let's go.
no lah. First is, to be honest, yeah, actually he'll be the fall guy, honestly. Yeah. But then second is his riding. I think he will probably kill somebody. I think he'll kill somebody by the way he ride. No lah,
Up to the name, you know, Psycho Heavy.
but he still rides very safe lah. No demerit points after 1 year plus. Shout out to TP. Y'all better buck up. Y'all better.
Don't sponsor us demerit wise.
Y'all better buck up.
First level, I do A, so please.
Yeah, shout out.
Give me all the luck.
Then who else pointed at Hanif?
Spencer.
Why would you say it's Hanif also?
He go JB quite often. I don't know what such things he bring back every time also. But also you all should see how he ride his bike also. Yeah, you will fear for your life. Like one time and never again one. Yeah.
Not that bad lah.
Yeah, right before.
That's his flaw. You don't want to carry any of
Anyone else point to Hanif?
I did. I just feel like I think he's the most mischievous one.
Okay. Who pointed? Spencer.
I pointed at Spencer.
Why Spencer?
But now on second thoughts, I was.
I also want to change my answer to Hanif.
Do you see? I'm the fall guy. Now they don't want to say things, so.
No, okay. Spencer is naughty. Spencer is mischievous. Like, I know him like since secondary school. He's always like very brave, very bold. Alright? But I also know Hanif when I was in secondary school. This guy was a different breed.
That's why. That's why I'm coming from also.
Brought the umbrella story yet.
Oh,
He has an umbrella story. Not gonna go into details, but
tell us after the pod.
my boy was the most feared guy. Right?
In the school.
Yeah. I think the teachers are all like dreading to teach him.
Oh shit.
Menace.
Yeah, it's a menace to society.
Damn.
Okay. Sorry the past, guys. Trying to
Okay, we
change over
forgive,
new-
we forget. Okay.
Okay, the next question is, who is most likely to pass out in the club?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I hate him.
Oh,
To me.
it's unanimous. Oh.
Yeah.
Spencer.
I think all Spencer.
Go
Yeah.
around. Why Spencer?
Because it happened before.
I think I should be the one because I was there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, really, that-
So Hanif and Spencer actually go way back. So Hanif want to tell the story.
Yeah.
We go to like a
Zoom out again. Zoom out again.
Okay.
Yeah lah. I mean, he has low tolerance as well.
Oh.
It even happened before that we went to a club, right? Then I think he got drunk. Then I asked him if he can walk home alone. Then he said can. So he walked. So he walked home, right? Then after his girlfriend called me, say, "Hey, where's Spencer?" Say, "I don't know." Say, "I think he's somewhere." So the girlfriend used to find my iPhone, right? Then found him like in the ditch, like
Oh no.
in the ditch at City Hall area.
He said he can walk home alone, y'all took it for real, like he can walk.
Yeah, but he
Bastard, right? You're a bastard. Yeah.
But after that, he very salty. The next day, he like, you asked me go home alone, I go home alone.
In my defense, okay, since this is like quite years
2 years ago, I think. 2 years
Yeah,
ago.
but actually it was actually kind of Zach's fault.
Hey, the fuck?
when Spencer was pissed the next day, he was like, why didn't no one help me? But I remember the phone call. I was in the cab. I was on the way home, and he called me and said, "Hey, bro, I think Spencer is like stuck in like somewhere." Then I was also quite drunk, so I was like lying on the taxi and then, like I'm in the cab already. Where are you? He said. Then he keep quiet for a while and said, never mind.
No, wait. Listen to my story also. Listen to my story also. No, because he's quite persistent when he's drunk. Man. So I asked him a couple of times, like, "Hey, you sure or not? You okay? I can send you home, man. I can walk you home." And he's like, no, square. So he walked already, right? Then his girlfriend keep calling me. Then I just pick up the phone call, say, "I don't know where he is." So you need to find him lah. Call him, give him a call. So she called him a lot of times, but he never pick up. So she then walked to the direction to his house, right? Because we went to Club Cherry basically. So Cherry is near his place at Chinatown. So I think she traced the step back to his house, right? Then he found him in a ditch, like at City Hall. Then people were like taking photos of him, like he just like passed out there.
I forgot that happened.
Yeah, bro. That was
Shibuya meltdown.
Yeah, Shibuya meltdown, man. Yeah, serious, for real.
The next question is, who is most likely to start a fight?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Don't even need to tell me why. What happened?
You know, I'm a very emotional person.
Emotionally passionate.
Passionate.
Has it happened before?
Not afraid.
I'm not afraid.
You buy one, get one free kind of guy.
This one.
Buy one, get one free. You know?
Any particular like incident?
A lot.
Ever since he knocked his head in one of the street soccer game we had, so the tube that runs from his brain to his hands works faster than to the mouth.
So he's not talking first.
So before the brain signal arrive at the mouth, this goes first already, and you're down.
Any particular incident would you say really like?
I think Hanif is a very
a lot. Actually, to be fair, also a lot of times also he get into fight because he's trying to protect someone.
Yeah, so I was about to say that. Yeah. There's this one time where I was dragged by the bouncers of a particular club, and I think it was two big guys, right? They dragged me out into the club and to the side of the this quiet sidewalk, and they were about to beat me up. And
this
I
is
saw,
locally,
and I was like drunk, and I was like on the floor, and then I saw from the corner of my eye one guy running, and it was Hanif.
In the light, right?
It was Hanif. Yeah, and he came to my rescue, and then he got beat up for it. So he stood up for me. Yeah. So this is a heart of gold.
Took on 2 bouncers.
Yeah. So we both left defeated.
But in
Wow.
But he give you one.
Yeah.
Give you right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then Hanif said, "I'm firefighter."
Why do you want to?
Oh no, we know, cause at that point in time,
They were very
at that point in time, that club, had a lot of hip hop music, and at that point in time, mosh pits weren't a thing, and I think we started a mosh pit. We started, and then the crowd got out of control, and then the bouncer felt like they should take either one of those from the crowd. Yeah, so they just picked me up from the crowd.
They were just like
They just want to, have something to say.
Right. And also they just want to show dominance, you know, that kind of vibe. Yeah.
So Hanif,
fanatic, too fanatic.
Hanif wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's actually a Care Bear.
I mean, to be fair, he's a very nice person to sleep with.
Wait,
what? Sorry, what? I slept with him multiple times. Bro, cut that so bad, bro. I slept with him multiple times.
Yes. But I heard you
We got pictures.
Yeah, we got photos.
We got photos.
Yeah.
But I think I half naked, is it?
Yeah, actually,
It's okay lah. We all know you 41-inch TV.
41
Okay.
love.
The next question: who is most likely to adopt an illegal animal?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's Taufik. Why just Taufik?
He will kill the animal and keep the bones, keep the skin, keep whatever he can keep.
Fossil lah, it's a fossil lah.
Yeah.
Crikey, mate! Fucking crikey, mate!
He already booked Billy.
I already booked Billy.
That's why you never bring Billy to the office.
He wants to do that to our house cat Ichiro, so I'm not gonna let him do that.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No. This tabloids, you know, making a lot of like
Noise.
remarks, you know,
What do you have to say for
sensational.
yourself?
No, okay, I mean like first thing first, I would love to keep an animal like, for example, like a gecko, but it's not allowed in Singapore, or like a tarantula, also not allowed in Singapore. It's a few animals that I would love to keep as a pet.
Why is that?
But it's a very, very grey area because also, you know, like animals are not meant to be caged and stuff like that. But I think it already also shows that I really like nature. So in my defense, I love.
No, he doesn't love living animals. He loves the antics.
I remember when my hamster died, right, the first question he asked was, where's the body?
Where's
Where's the body? I mean, like, you gotta make you. Gotta like, you know, preserve, you know, every element of, you know, like organic matter, you know. That's in my defense. I think I'm quite morbid also, so probably that's why.
What's on the top of the list if you had to adopt an illegal animal? Like, number
I want
Human.
Oh my god.
That's slavery! No, but you don't like the life.
technically I have 6 of them already, so.
But you don't like the life one. You don't like.
Yeah, he wants a date one.
Wait. You're making me sound like I'm necrophiliac, sir.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Don't tell yourself. No, I'm asking you.
Okay.
I want a coca though.
Oh, coca actually.
Yeah, but I think it's illegal to have it.
Damn.
No, you want a monkey, you idiot.
Yeah, I wanted a monkey coca. That's why I pointed at myself. I was like,
Yeah, you want
I want the living one. He wants the day one.
What is it?
You're already a monkey.
I need a Robin with me.
I think my number one animal I would like to have is actually it's very controversial. Yeah, should I even say it?
Never mind. Too controversial. We cut out.
You say that we decide.
A dinosaur.
Okay. No, not controversial, bro. Which like breed of that? Like what's the type of?
You want the Korean dinosaur or the
Korean dinosaur. The Korean dinosaur.
Changkamanosaurus? based on this T-shirt that I saw in
I saw
this market, and then they have all the dinosaur name like Velociraptor and but the most one is the Changkamanosaurus T-Rex. Korean dinosaur.
Okay, the next question is, who is most likely to kiss someone in the team?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
A lot. Actually, a lot.
No.
A lot. Actually,
Spence.
Okay.
can we touch the video?
Dispenser.
Okay.
No, we got a couple of videos. We also got this video we have of Ichan and Kashfi also making out in the toilet also.
Sherwin is like, wow. He just like, wow.
But we even had a skit Like it was a skit.
You got skits for everything. We need to see it, man.
The way Kashfi entered the toilet, and then after that, Ichan is just like leaning at the t-shirt, and then after that he will come in and come to Ichan and put his hand like that. And then I don't know what
He's such a hot mess.
We took 3 takes. 3 takes.
3 takes?
Yeah, because Ichan like at first when he touched that, he cringed. But we said commit. You have to commit.
Oh my god.
Do it. And then he did it lah.
Feature film.
But we also have a lot of video of Spencer. So like
But
kissing.
why particularly Spencer?
He
Like,
does it
you
more.
think, yeah.
I think if you know him in a more deeper.
He's a very sexual man.
It's very sexual.
Elaborate.
He embraces the human anatomy a lot.
What is it called? The what
He
structure of meat?
explores.
Maslow hierarchy on it.
Maslow hierarchy.
Yeah,
His
and-
number 1 is sex.
Sex number 1.
Okay, I mean physical affection.
Yeah, lah. I think his love language is
His love
physical
language is
affection
physical
lah.
affection.
Don't say until he like some predator.
You
or what.
lah. You know what I sound like.
Okay, no, but serious, Spence is very touchy lah. But in a good way,
A lot of things happen also. We
And,
can also
yeah.
put the video here. If you
And we
guys
love him
want.
for that.
Yes, we want.
Where we trap kitchen into a
Swimming
very no, not the swimming pool. The one in Paris. The one that when he opened the door, then and then,
that's bad.
but then Ichan let out his beast.
Yeah.
And part of his body part.
Oh, it was me.
Yeah, part of his body part grace our skin. And we're not talking about any part of skin, we're talking about the facial skin.
Yeah.
So like
This was on. Let's just see the turkey brush your face.
yes, exactly.
Turkey brush your face.
The turkey was it called the gobble, is it? Gobbles. And
Oh my god.
I remember when that happened. I don't know how I ended up on the floor.
yeah, I was actually Kashfi was above me and I was below Kashfi. So lucky I got that like few centimeters of gap.
And his legs were in between my here and yeah.
And the words
blacked out.
echoed very like it's still in my head. You won right. You won right.
Because okay, wait, I have to say because they okay, so basically they tried to like trap me, right, and like do things to me, right, but then I one up them. I do things to them so that they won't do things to me anymore. So that
But
precisely.
in our defense, it was a romantic. We got candles going on. We sprayed.
Wait, this is part of the whole thing to trap me.
Yeah.
So we lighted candles in the
We rented
in the dark room.
in a toilet, and then after that, we
had the model already.
we had a model already. Like those French girls waiting on
the bed.
Their lover to come back from World War II. That kind of vibe. And we sprayed the whole toilet. We switched on the candle. When we switched on Careless Whisper by Josh Michael.
Yeah, we did.
And it was a very, very, very romantic mood. I didn't know why he had to turn such like
Spoil it.
I think to spoil it.
Did you bring him in the room?
Yeah, I was on to say, hey, check
Come.
come here for what?
Yeah, he's coming.
Did he know that y'all were planning all this?
No, he just went out the toilet. I think.
We were explaining it to another person.
Okay. Wow. The next question is who likes drama the most?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh!
Elaborate.
Tea time.
Tea time.
Oh, dramas,
Oh.
He's always very well informed.
I always like to listen to tea.
No, he like K-drama, real life drama, anything. He's in a drama club also as well.
Last time.
Drama club.
Exactly. So that's why he loves drama and anything about like
Gossip.
anything gossip, he's the first one to know.
And he always knows the first.
Yeah.
Yeah, he always tells us.
What is the most ridiculous thing you've heard? Like just the
Cannot
tea.
say lah.
Yeah, you don't
Cannot
see
say
the
lah.
situation, but the most ridiculous one. Make it as obscure as possible.
But no gossip so far. But I feel like the latest tea that everybody is like keeping up with now is the TikTok tea. the Golai wife.
Oh my god.
Josephine kissing Harry Ted.
He like.
I love it. I like keep up with all this.
He like also when like Kurt does his thing, you know.
Yeah, you know my whole Kurt thing. Like his wife gonna divorce him.
He slapped himself. And
Yeah, then he pee. I mean the eating shit video. I mean I watched all of it lah. So it was really interesting.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
What?
What happened?
Oh, Kurt like had some dominatrix, hired some dominatrix. He's like this kind of king, I think. Then he's gonna get a divorce with his. I don't know lah. Yeah, but go on TikTok to find out.
Actually, also Loki Spencer like this kind of thing also.
Yeah,
But
but just keeping quiet. Yeah,
Yes,
just
yeah,
keeping
you know?
quiet. I'm a more vocal one. It's not that vocal.
okay, so in that form of like drama / tea, right? But aside from that, what is a drama you like to recommend to the people out there? Your personal favorite. It can be any country.
I don't know, man. I watch a lot though.
Yeah. What's the like a recent one that you like? Oh shit! Like you wanna recommend people?
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know leh. Boys Over Flowers.
Hungry.
I think a drama that I always keep watching is The Office. But that's a sitcom, right?
Which one? The British one or the US one?
The US one. I always watched it again and again.
The one you cry one, the Korean drama, you don't try to mask, you watch. You like masking like this, I'm like, why?
But recently I haven't been watching Korean dramas.
Oh, what was the one that you cried?
Yeah, what's
Bro,
the-
today I saw you watching, yeah.
Crying. I mean that was the new one that I was watching but cry, I think I got a couple but I cannot remember at the top of my head now.
Goblin.
It wasn't that sad though.
Hey, sing the song, the theme song for Goblin.
Which one?
It's beautiful.
Moving on. Okay, who is most likely to dominate the mic at the karaoke?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Chang kawan.
Dominate.
Dominate the mic. Like you dominate the mic.
But there's different. There's like drunk and non-drunk.
Yeah, are we talking about alcohol?
Yeah, like
We talk about
I
the
don't
non-drunk one.
Just in general, like your karaoke vibes. We'll sing.
Like go karaoke and this person is choosing all the songs.
Yeah.
We'll sing.
We'll sing.
a lot actually. It's like
I think
Tell people.
David is very persistent on
okay, 1, 2, 3.
these two lah, these two.
These two, yeah. This is okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, why you say that?
Hanif likes to sing.
Why you have to sing?
Yeah. Sing, Hanif, sing.
Hanif, sing a few. Okay, sing.
I just say
your
my
next song.
clothes.
Famous walk alone.
Go. Few lines just
No, sing what you
I'm gonna sing this. I'm gonna
sing what you sing to
this
Adrian.
song for you.
Ah.
You know who you are. Miyane hajima kwa Thank you.
Not bad. Round of applause.
Yongwei, please come and visit me. YG, please. Lisa don't extend the contract, right? Here. You're here. Is it?
Yeah, she's American.
Oh.
She was in some club in Bangkok.
Oh.
I don't even. You write for Korean.
I saw like on TikTok.
Okay. So who else is very good at the?
Ichen Kash.
Asian Cash.
You try to sing Eric Cho song.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ishan, two lines. Two lines.
Asian
Your favorite.
Yeah.
No, I don't sing Mandarin songs. I
Okay,
sing.
that one. Any song you like?
Mad City,
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's
No,
go.
I don't know.
Okay, your favorite, your most comfortable song.
Poker face. Shut up, Lady Gaga.
Hey, wait, no, what about the Dua Lipa song? The Dua Lipa song. The one kiss is all it takes.
One kiss is all it takes. Fall in love with me. I don't know the song actually, but I just vibes.
What?
What's your favorite song? Your go-to song?
Go-to song.
Like you very confident.
I think people need to know, right, that Kash loves music so much. Like his Spotify rap, right, I think the amount of minutes he listens to music is like what, a few 100,000. Like normal people is like only like 10k hours or like 20k hours. This one is like 100, 200,000 hours. He's always like listening
He's
to
always
music.
on the music one. Like every time. Like every time.
Talking in the house. What's the go-to song?
Maybe I don't really wanna know how the garden grows. Cause I just wanna fly. Fly. Oasis.
Let's go. Alright, and next one. Who is most likely to start something but never finishes it?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, God, wait, y'all, it's good. Okay, everyone, start
Something but never finish.
Start a lot of things I finish also. It's just that I happen to have a lot of things.
Always start something but always like never finish.
Not always. Most probably never finish. Yeah. This one goes way back lah.
Like small things then maybe
Yeah. I think my defense is that I got a lot, like I got 100 things to do. Right? The 100 things I set out to do, probably 60% done, 70% do. But the 40% I never do is because like too much is 70. Also like yeah, so I got like a lot of things to do already. So that's why it seemed like never do. For example, if Hanif only got 5 things to do and he complete, so KPI is met, right? But if I got like 20 things I need to do, 15 I finish, which is triple of what he had to do. But the 5 never finish, KPI to them is on the hit, you know?
So
perspective.
Moral of the story: don't take more than you can.
exactly.
I guess. But you know, the rest.
Okay, the next question is, who is most likely to become a K-pop idol?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, wow.
Oh!
I think.
No.
Visual.
You fucking handsome, bro. What the fuck? Look at camera, look at this.
Y'all cannot get his pictures from Facebook.
Oh.
Y'all need to work with him like for 8 hours a day, then y'all can understand his beauty.
Y'all should have
Like
been
if
with
I were
us.
to wake up again, right, and be reborn, I'll be reborn.
No, y'all should have been with us in Paris. Whenever he goes inside
Like,
the
you know, before
toilet.
his face, wow. handsome.
Yeah.
The whole Big Bang.
Big
Big Bang, the live concert finished already. He's still in the toilet. Performing.
You can ask his partner as well. Yeah, he likes to do certain things. Like I think it's his hidden dream to be a
What do you have to say about that?
No, I don't have any hidden dreams.
You never look cool in front of the camera.
Will you be able to give it's inside the thing, will you be able to give us a K-pop idol introduction? Example, 1, 2, 3, YB Pinida. Melvin.
Only Delvin. Delvin.
I don't know the words.
Just say hi.
That's in English.
English advice.
No.
1, 2, 3, just hi. My name is Delvin. Don't need to action one. Just say hi. My name is Delvin. Yeah.
That can be at least,
Yeah. Then we help you do that. Just for you. Just say hi. My name is Delvin. You just copy who you met that time.
That time you met him.
Yeah, you met him already.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you like what?
Oh, your best.
You like what?
You like what? This kind of thing.
You like what?
Are you ready?
Yeah, you just
Okay.
Okay, well,
Let's go. Thanks everybody.
No, that can.
And then we'll play
I need to say my name.
Yeah.
You got this.
Why can't you get it?
We're always scared.
Yeah, look, it's
You got this.
I need to think first.
No problem.
Sington people like this.
Everybody's getting ready.
I'm good. You?
Okay, I don't want to.
Okay.
Wait, what? You also
Sorry. You can say the same thing, but just say slowly.
Are we gonna play?
Okay, we
Yeah,
count
wait,
down, count down.
Wait, I'm thinking.
Can, slowly.
Just to say hi.
Yeah.
You got this.
The tone.
Alright.
The
Detail. Attention to detail.
attention to detail.
Must have reverb in the voice.
You can call your fans reverse. Hello reverse. My name is David.
I'm a roller.
Watching Roller FM.
No, watching SBS Ikigayo.
I think Dove is a very shy.
I think we will get it by the end of the day.
Yeah.
Just skip first. Skip first.
Don't worry, I won't forget. I'll bring it
Don't
up.
worry. Small thing.
Next one. Who is most likely to cry and get emotional? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I think Spencer also.
Yeah, both.
Oh?
Yeah.
In my opinion.
They're like the most compatible with one another one.
Yeah, grass and
I want to
like.
say like anything. Yeah, I cannot hide. Yeah, so cry. Yeah.
What do you have a soft spot for? Things that easily like make you like, oh, when talk about or think about this.
Because I think I feel like I feel a lot. So when like maybe Ichen say something like do this, then maybe like I feel like I do good things to him also, why he never say nicely, but I sometimes also must be more sensitive of the way I put things out there, because sometimes I also need to work myself. But yeah, I feel a lot. Yeah, with my I won't call these guys my friends, but I feel like they're my family also. So yeah. Yeah, Spencer.
I don't really cry as much. I think I cry more because I have the angry kind of cry. If I'm angry, I'll cry.
What's the angry cry?
Like, I don't know. It's like when I get very angry,
The tears automatically fall down.
Yeah.
Something
Which
you
is
can't
most
control.
of the time they make me angry also.
But would you say when the release of the tears happen, then like the anger goes away?
No, like, you're more angry because everyone see me cry. Everyone see me cry, I feel more angry, Yeah.
Okay, fair. Next one. Who is most likely to create a spam account to talk to someone? Create a spam account to stalk someone.
You don't need to count down.
Yeah, who did you stalk and what info were you trying to find out?
Wow.
It's a lot.
I think every time like one of the guys like will say, hey, this girl quite cute or what.
Wait, God, man.
Wow,
Don't throw all over the house.
So I say,
Jojo is especially Ichen. He's especially Ichen.
or like someone among us have a new girlfriend and they'll ask me like for, hey, Spence, can you find out who is it? Yeah, I think like maybe within 5 minutes I can like, I think it's this one.
Yeah.
Okay, the Taobao got the image search. Spencer have the image search.
Like legit, this is a legit story. Like we need intel, right? He's the go-to guy, right? And the things that we ask for, right, is A, right? But he give us A, B, C, D, E, F, G, all the way to the letter Z. Like.
Yeah, and then Z will compliment. It's like they are like duo, Baby Kim and Kendrick Lamar. Then he will say about the tea that this person have also.
This one, right.
Back to back Range Brothers.
I think if FBI or ISA want to hire anyone, right, I go this guy. This guy is the guy to go.
Who is most likely to eat McDonald's chili and say it's spicy?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wait, no. McDonald's.
Oh, you're all
No,
can't
but-
eat spicy.
No,
it's
spicy. It's like
like,
likely to eat. You get
Who everything also says spicy.
Yeah,
spicy,
spicy.
yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I say.
I think we should take consideration of the recent case where a few people say the food was spicy, a few say
black
the food
goat.
wasn't spicy.
I didn't say.
Yeah, that's right. I'm also.
Okay.
So who say?
I think Ash.
Oh.
I think Ash can't take spicy.
I have no comments.
Actually, honestly, I know a lot of the YB members all can take spice one. It's like no problem.
Okay.
Like it's quite insane lah, the tolerance.
What would I
But
say is like the spiciest thing you've ever like tasted?
Zach's tea.
Zach's drama.
What? Tea lah.
Spicy. Your one is the
Like we'll go one round. Like the spiciest thing y'all ever had in your life that y'all like cannot. Fuck.
spicy.
The reason was the burger lah.
Yeah, we recently went to this burger joint.
The Taufik Batisa one.
Is it?
Yeah.
The one at Haji.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not friends.
Yeah.
At first I ordered atomic one.
You see the reaction.
Then after that
But have y'all had it before?
No. Then the cashier was like, you sure? Then I, is it very spicy? He said, Then after that, I like, okay lah, one down a bit lah. I just get hot. Wow, then I couldn't even finish a burger. My whole scalp like itchy, you know, that kind of
And we ordered the
sweating
same
kind.
thing. So we're like quite confident we can eat it lah. But we only ate like half of it. Then we're like,
Also,
cannot.
Yeah, they wanted to hang out after the meal, so I couldn't. Then I just went home.
just stop the day up already.
But in contrary, like to the story also, but he went up to this, like we went to this place in Indonesia also, and he went up to this like hill, and they serve like food, right? Like this food or homemade food. This like intense chili, and he was the first Chinese I know that can tolerate that kind of spice. So ever since that day, it was like that these guys like can tahan one. Yeah.
Okay, go on, bro. What's the spiciest thing you've ever had in your life? Like
McDonald's chili.
I cannot remember. I hardly order spicy food nowadays.
Oh, he got his stomach problem.
Yeah, he has stomach problems. Fair.
He handsome.
Handsome, very handsome.
But then
God is not fair.
Yeah.
No,
God is
fair.
God is fair. Allah, this guy. English is not his first subject. His first language.
Okay, Ishan, yourself. What's like the spiciest thing you've ever had?
Your ball.
Spiciest thing. I think just chili padi itself, like raw chili padi.
What were you doing?
No, sometimes like dishes have like the chili padi inside, and then they just cut it and put it as garnish. Then sometimes I will eat it, and then I think that's the spiciest for me. Or samyang spicy also.
The whole times or just the normal one?
I think normal. Yeah.
I think the carbonara one he finds spicy.
Yeah.
Isn't that the less spicy?
My threshold is max spicy. Double still can.
Yeah,
The spiciest thing you've ever had in your life, like
I don't know. Probably my mother.
You only had 1 hour.
No, cause as my family, we don't really go to the clinics when we are sick. So we always have like some sort of like home remedy, So it's actually when I'm having flu or what, I will have tom yum soup made by my mom. Yeah, I'm serious. But it's like very spicy one, so that it will like
everything.
Yeah.
He grew in chaos, yeah.
No, chaos grew with
So I think that is probably the spiciest thing I ate.
Homemade, like your
it's
mom
homemade.
made it purposely.
Yeah, just for the drink.
Yeah, I guess to like make
Make the nose, don't get it blocked, release.
Okay, people actually just use nasal spray for that.
Yeah, I know. We ancient,
You should just click his
Cool. Passed down from the, we follow.
From the
Heritage.
Yes.
from Pondicherry,
It's just,
Most spiciest.
ancestor remedy, Tom Yum one.
Oh, I was just referring to Pondicherry.
Tom Yum was invented in Thailand. It's in Pondicherry.
Pondicherry,
Yeah, that's like
Spicy, I mean, the Malay food kind of spicy. Sometimes I can't handle. I think my mom personally like to make fun of me for this. But I think when it comes to the Western spicy, I think that's okay. Yeah, I just need to be very careful with my mother's cooking. Yeah, I need to I need to like double check the sambal if it's too spicy. Yeah, I scared.
Anything that has gotten you bad, like I mean, like,
Oh, when I say my mother put the chili in my hand. When I say
it wasn't the eyes. It was she shoved it in his mouth.
yeah.
But then he started crying.
Yeah.
Then he rubbed his eyes.
Yeah. And then I mean like I think that was quite like
Traumatizing.
yeah, but other than that nothing too spicy. I don't eat what I cannot handle.
that's fair. Zach, yourself.
I think the same as Spencer. Yeah, I ate the hot chicks and cried. I think we cried, right? Yeah, we
We all haven't eaten it.
It was me, him, and Taufik. And then Taufik was like eating the mao one, right?
Yeah,
like,
I learned my lesson.
Nice, yeah.
I learned my
And I was just like
lesson.
crying with the coke in my hand. Wow, cannot too spicy.
Really,
Yeah.
crying together.
But it was nice, like, it was still nice, but it's just too spicy for us, I guess.
Taufik, what's the spiciest thing you've ever had that has really just like hit you so bad?
Wow. I don't know, yeah. Honestly, nothing is really too spicy for me.
Yet lah.
Yeah.
Yet.
I think it's that burger lah, but you know.
You tried, right?
Yeah, but it's like, you know, you have like a certain spice threshold that you would go, but this one is like want to kill you kind, you know.
It's not even. It's the oil. I think it's the chili oil.
Yeah.
The
There's
chili oil is
oil.
crazy.
Yeah, exactly.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Really have, yeah.
Left 2 more questions. Okay. Who is most likely to laugh at an inappropriate time? 5, 4,
Okay, wait.
3,
Hold up.
1.
Inappropriate time / situation / people, right?
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I think both of us also lah.
Can y'all give us any incident that y'all laughed at?
Okay.
But this one only, I think only Singaporeans watch this, right? Because in DSMP, right, there's this brand also, like it's our good friend. It's our good friend. Then it is nothing offensive one. It's just like they have like one part of their video, right? There's like they carry a 3D printed monkey or something. Then got the background sound like
I think to give more context, right? This was shown during their presentation timing.
Okay. Yeah,
like, during
everyone was dead quiet.
Everyone was watching together. Yeah.
Everyone is damn quiet. But then like somehow I when I hear the monkey sound and then the monkey baby, the model carrying it, right? I look around like that. Then I see Taufik.
I'm trying not to laugh.
Yeah. Then after that, I suddenly hear Taufik. When everyone is dead quiet, it's like a very serious setting. They all just release their film only.
Yeah, we were in the showroom watching it all together.
I try to save the moment. I don't want to embarrass the team. Then I say, cute ah.
Yeah, you tried to save me. I couldn't take it. So because the sound.
I can see everyone's face like
very serious. So because it was it's like an avant-garde show. So it's just like suddenly got the monkey and then I just like because the first thing I remember was that Spencer also and Kashfi can do this monkey sound, and every time they do, like they always record themselves doing this video and then send to WhatsApp group and stuff like that, right? So the first thing I remember was that. Then that's why I laughed. And when I chuckle and like that, right? And Spencer was just like, wow, actually quite cute, you know? Just to cover. I tried to I tried to mask it out with a cough, but it was like, that was like one of the hardest.
But it was loud, like when you see it.
No, because the room was dead silent. It was like everyone just like focusing and watching
I heard the laugh.
video.
I knew Spencer. I didn't
Okay, the last one. Who is most likely to break their leg to avoid reservice? In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But
Yeah.
recently he changed.
Recently he changed. After we convinced him that national
Reservist
service
is all
is, a pride, you should take.
Remember you asked your friend from Thailand or what, how to escape, blah blah.
Oh, you want to say this?
Yeah, I want to chow or what, I'll stay in Thailand 10 years, don't come back. Or I don't know what.
Okay, so before I enlisted, I was quite excited to surf, but during the BMT days, I was like,
shag lah.
Yeah, shag lah.
All new already lah. All the new uniform. Too new already.
Still all green one. He still thought all green one, no camo.
The SAR 21 also too new already.
Temasek green. Temasek green.
You say BMT?
Oh, so BMT, like, the sergeants were technically doing illegal stuff to us. So
careful lah.
I didn't want to
Whistleblow.
Mindef must investigate.
I didn't want to surf anymore after that incident.
That's why you like me as president.
At least during the BMT phase.
Yeah. So I start to talking.
Heard you.
From BMT.
Yeah, I was in mono. Yeah.
It's illegal as you don't even go to jail by yourself. Physical.
Yeah, physical.
Okay.
Wish.
I never got to the jungle lah. Yeah.
But then now, how has it been? Now, I mean, after now ORD and now it's reservist.
No,
has that changed like the perspective?
half. I just find reservist a waste of time. But it's still quite fun, but waste of time. Yeah.
So to answer is the convinced question is that when that time he wanted we wanted to. He had to serve reservist. Remember you asked? Then we were saying, just go. Like it's just gonna be a month break from everything. Just get away from everything.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good reset also as well.
Yeah.
And all that because he was trying to find reasons like not to go. So understandably lah, reservist is actually like a waste of time. So yeah, that's why.
Okay.
Change man.
Yeah, a change man.
Good stuff. And now, we ended the games.
Yes.
Boom.
Boom.
Amongst everything that you all have created and made, we'll go one round. What's like a favorite individual piece, an article of clothing that you all really enjoy?
Like
Can be from anything that you all have made since the beginning.
like our stuff lah.
Your own stuff, yes. That your personal favorite. Could be from back then, could be from now, any point of time. Who would like to take it away?
Okay, we start with Hanif.
Hanif, you wanna go first? What are some? If you all later can give us a picture so that we can. Personal favorite.
I would say my personal favorite will be from the first collection. It's the utility cargo pants. It was in 2 colors. Is it or 3 colors? 3. Yeah, but I got a white one. Yeah, I think it was something different for me, especially like I don't wear very loud clothes. And then once I start wearing that, I felt like, wow, so many pockets. I'm louder, I can bring more stuff more. I got hooks to put my speaker on and be loud,
When you say hooks, I thought like hooks.
Oh, no.
I said, you always get it wrong.
Aqua skating. Yeah, I probably like the piece. Like even until now, I think it's one of my favorite pieces that I still wear quite often.
Okay, nice. Ishan, what about you? What's your favorite piece so far from you guys' brand?
Most probably I think is the Psycho Highway, the reversible jacket.
It's on his chair.
Any particular?
Looks like Ryan Gosling in Drive.
Oh.
Because
Change the music.
Ninji from New Jeans wore it.
Yes.
Sample a bit, New Jeans.
What's your ETA? What's your ETA?
What's the opposite of it?
8.
The 8. New Jeans 8.
No lah, but it's I don't know, it's just comfortable to wear, and also the design is very nice, and also I like that it's cropped. Yeah, because I think our first reversible. Not reversible. Our first souvenir jacket was way too long, and didn't fit nice. But this one was cropped and it's also reversible, so there's like
options.
Options to wear, and it's just very comfortable and
sexy time and non-sexy time.
Yeah, the material very nice, very soft.
But shout out to Ninja.
Yeah, shout out to Ninja.
Ishan wears the brightest color. Like he's the flea of the Red Hot Chili Pepper. Yeah, his orange pants.
Shout out fleas.
Yeah. Shut up, flea. The best basics of all time.
Yes.
Please sponsor us.
Everyone sponsors us.
Hey, Delvin, what about yourself? What's a favorite piece since the start or until now?
I think the camo pants, which is not released yet. Yeah.
Not bad.
Very nice camo pants. Our own camo.
Oh.
It's boot cut also, right?
Yeah, it can be boot cut. It's straight cut, but it can be boot cut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes
very
peeled,
functional. Very comfortable.
You all know.
Slowly.
Do you all know when will be the rough release date of this pants?
Oh, this is like next
year.
Next year.
Stay tuned. Okay. Spencer? What about yourself?
I think mine would be the belt, the snake vertebrae belt, which I'm
okay.
wearing also.
Oh,
It's very functional to me for some reason. Like even the snake fang, I use it to cut things when I don't have a scissors around.
Is that sharp?
Yeah, it's very sharp. It's so sharp that every time I sit down, it will hurt me a bit, which I kind of like it also. I think it's interesting that it leave a mark every time I wear it when I sit down. So
quite deep. Because fashion comes with a price also as well, right? Just to add in also, because it's really like a very detailed bones. Detailed snake bone, or rather the snake skull. So that's why it's short.
Was this that you sampled from the exotic pets that you've kept?
I have no comments.
Okay, personal
comments. Me. I actually like the Cycle Highway leather. What's it called, the ranch pants. It's the half cotton
Chat pants,
rodeo chat pants, and because that's like comfortable. On the waist till the crotch area is cotton, and then from the thigh onwards it's the leather. It's very comfortable. It protects your feet most of the time when it's cold and stuff like that. I personally like the whole A2A collection as well.
Okay.
So that's coming out very soon. When?
End of the month.
End of the month. Yeah, that's my favorite.
Stay tuned.
Yeah.
Zach.
I don't know. I think one of my favorite is the raw denim pants that's coming out for this next collection. It's our first ever salvage raw denim jeans that we're making, and also
wait, sorry, what's this? Travis is getting hot.
I didn't expect that.
Relax, I'm not getting hurt for you.
Okay, relax.
When you say just now, salvage, bro, I get the pants are
Yeah, and the other one I think is a watch that we did with G-Shock. Yeah, shout outs.
Okay. Wait, so when the pants will be released, like?
The pants will release end of the month, so end of the month or early November.
End of the month.
Okay.
I like my favorite is the shoes, the Yet, the Youth Army trainers. So yeah, I like the paneling of the suede, and it's a really nice modern take on the classic piece as well. This time is with suede and nylon, and I also like the fact that like how Prada made nylon like luxury, and like this is like it could be the new luxury as well, like mixing like something that is like assumably like cheap nylon with like something premium like suede leather.
Nylon is not cheap.
Okay.
Nylon is not cheap.
Okay, so I think it's quite easy to wear as well. So I actually really like the silhouette, and yeah, I think that's about it.
Right.
The last one.
No, you can say.
Spine bangle. Our first ever 925 silver bangle, like made out everything silver. So I think that was like a achievement for us also to be able to produce that.
It's that one.
But technically, the first was the festival.
No, like all
around.
full.
Okay.
Did you want to say something?
I was showing the spine.
Oh, right.
Never put Okay, so continue with the clothing related questions, right? What would you say is a phase in your life where you look back now, it's like a bit, you look back that you wore, then you're like, can you tell us more about what you wore back then? Yeah, like that era or whatever.
I think when you brought up all the old photos of us, I'm sure a lot of us felt like that.
But now they all look through like your memory bank, right? What was like the era or phase that where you feel like you'll never want to go back to that stage of dressing?
For me, it's the overlap haircut. Yeah, the overlap haircut. But I think that like it should be like you should embrace that journey though. It's like something that is very embarrassing, but it's like actually he was onto something. Maybe he was like the cutting not quite there, but got a bit of taste. If wear Rolling Stone shirt, okay, maybe this 13-year-old boy got like a little bit of like developing taste, Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say I regret also. I think because after 20 years it will come back in trend again. So
yeah.
Yeah, that's why I personally think.
No regrets.
Anyone have other opinions?
Anyone regrets?
Yeah. A phase that you wouldn't like go back.
Maybe during my secondary school prom days.
What do you?
At first, I didn't want to go on because
okay.
I had no money to buy any like new clothes. But then Taufik and the rest keep like pressuring me, just come and enjoy your last day and spending time with your schoolmates.
Yeah.
And then I remember I just wear like a very plain grey button up and like a sort of maroon pants.
Yeah.
And then for some reason I was okay. I wasn't feeling embarrassed or anything. It's just normal like clothing I wear. And then I heard from like other classmates from other school, like, hey, Spencer wear that. Spencer wear that for prom. Yeah, like, wow. That was like the worst period of my life. I always look back whenever I think like the bad fashion choices, I will look back to that day and it can't be that bad. Can't be as worse as that.
Never again. Okay, well, interesting.
But other than that, I don't think I regret any choices after that. Because like, I think it's like a journey to grow. Yeah.
Delvin, any phase in your life you will never want to go? Don't care. You can say I'm honest on
Nothing. If you know, you know.
Only we know brother. Only we know
That's right.
Leather underwear.
Don't care.
I don't care.
The care still okay.
Really?
Oh, you really stand by it?
What's the worst? I think the thing is, when I started, I experimented a lot with silhouettes. And I didn't know much. So now looking back, right, it's ugly lah. Like as a whole. Yeah.
We'll take it.
What's the cat?
Yeah, what's look at?
No, the cat.
The cat.
We're talking
dope cat.
You know, in these lists,
I'm not surprised, Isaac. You're always like, dope cat.
I was kidding.
yeah, so this is really
I'm not surprised,
embarrassing.
Isaac, at this point.
Oh, dope cat.
You also not look
I
at.
thought dope cat meow.
Yeah, also
But Isaac just said like topoki, right?
What's that?
Okay, you should have
Snack. Korean snack.
Huh?
Yeah. A point in time where you feel like you definitely not go back there.
When loafers were a thing. Loafers are still
Sperry topside.
yeah. Those,
Don't trust
now
those people.
loafers as in Sperry, as in loafers are still nice now if you wear it as like a whole. If you wear suit and dress pants and all that one whole outfit, but then the Sperry boat shoes, I bought it last time and I wore it. And then Tom shoes also. Tom.
The espadrilles.
Yeah, that's what drills. Yeah. Oh, you got?
Yeah, mine was red. Yeah, I still remember.
At least you know your money go to the charity, right? As they also they claim.
Yeah.
Yeah, so these two are footwear, I think.
Okay.
The wheat socks?
Shout out half.
Half whole white.
Half socks. Yeah. Okay, Hanif.
Hanif, what about you?
I don't think I got anything.
Because it's still happening now, you know.
I know regrets. Last time I wear Liverpool jersey, now I still wear my Liverpool jersey.
Never walk alone.
Never walk alone.
But you had to pick one.
I had to pick one.
A face, at a point in time.
What could it be? I had all the time to think,
Yeah, that's why.
I had to pick one.
Yeah, like
There was nothing. Maybe mixed star slippers, but mixed star slippers is also
like
very convenient. You wanna go anywhere. I never had those weird bags that people used to carry around. My bag's always like Nike.
Plugging Nike again.
Floral tee. Floral shirt.
Hawaiian shirt.
No, not Hawaiian. The Anjiri Kupai one. The
I didn't have.
You didn't have?
Ah. I'm not that anjak yet. Yeah, that's why very hard. Maybe my hairstyle at one point of time, because my parents thought I was very naughty, then they made me cut off my hair.
He had a
number
mullet
number one. Then I didn't like That was like I think Sec 3.
He really asked you just.
Yeah. So I had my hair cut, but now I think back about it, like number one is actually not bad. It was just at that point of time, like everyone had hair, then I don't want to be the one without hair.
Stand out lah.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Okay, nice. Now we'll move on to the part where people want to hear the most. Let's address the Paris Fashion Show in the recent times. What went on? We want to hear from the horse's mouth. People have probably
horses.
No, we want to hear from the source.
Okay.
So I think at least for most of our listeners or our audience, right, we
Give us
probably-
context of what you heard.
Right, so
Yeah.
for us at least on the day, I think we saw the Instagram profile. Yes, the Instagram post.
That you all
white one.
posted.
Correct.
Yes.
No, not the
Archive streams.
Yes,
Oh.
archive streams. So
Yes.
posted, and then people were crazily sharing like at least like local friends. You see on the stories and everyone went in. And then, I mean, we saw what we saw, the whole walk, and then after that, the people coming in, but it was very footage kind of like, somebody was showing it lah. So I think, at least at that point, I think, only the day after, you guys made a statement, right? So I think from that to there, I think people were just speculating inside, even we were very unsure, like what went on and everything. So, from you guys' point of view, what happened on that side of the thing from start to
different angles to this.
Yeah.
Cautious angle, the people inside.
Yeah. We're always
the only one outside.
inside.
We're the only one outside. Right?
So wait, so you want us to tell from like A to B lah, like how?
Yeah.
Sequential.
But it was really more of like a roller coaster type situation. When it happened,
Actually, maybe we can go from the start lah. How when we started the day, the showroom.
Sounds good.
Okay. Maybe
I
we can talk about that.
Yeah, slowly. I guess it's like we assume our show was what time? 12 p.m. I think.
No, 1:30.
1:30. So we all got up early to go to the venue at 8:30 a.m.
We woke up at 8.
So then we reached
there about 9, I think.
So yeah, we wanted to do our first rehearsal, right? And then mind you that there some of the models were there for the first time, and they were like, there were a few models that came before to do casting and fitting and all that kind of stuff, so they knew what they need to do, but then there was some that totally is like oblivious to everything, and that was actually the first red flag lah, basically. So we tried to run the first rehearsal.
How many like models were there that you are coordinating?
How many?
15, is it? 18?
20. 20. So yeah, so I mean with all of us, we had like a briefing. So pump everything. Just we had like a few.
This was at the location itself.
Yeah, So when we did the briefing, and then we already like, we do this, everything. Everyone understood their roles well, and then we just executed. But I think the major I will say fuck up. Can I say fuck up? Yeah, the major fuck up is that when we did the first rehearsal, half of the models came out not wearing or not changed. So then we were like, hey, what happened? Like, what was going on? And then we realized downstairs is a mess. It was because it was summer in Paris, and there wasn't any air condition below.
So this location that you guys held the show had a
basement.
Basement.
Yeah. So this basement was strategically we chose this place so that we can have like a backstage below so as well. So that happened, and when we went down to check it out, it was very disorganized, and it was very messy and stuff. So then when the first rehearsal came through, we thought, we needed to walk through the models. So while we walked through, some of the team went down to re-establish the system downstairs and look into what we need to work on while we coordinate the models to show them where to walk and whatnot. Because also on the first rehearsal, they came out and they didn't know how to walk and whatnot.
Okay, so at this point, where was everybody?
I think everybody had their own.
Delvin was downstairs in basement with me and one more person. Hanif. No, Hanif. Spencer was managing with all the guests, all the details and all that. He was making sure everything was like okay. So he was like from up and down. So Ichan was supposed to do something, but he needed to be driving the car, the high car. So then he had to sit out for the major operations. And then
were you also in
No.
Zach was at the.
I was helping the video sound.
The sound. Yeah, no, the sound. So yeah, with the photographer Vincent as well. And then Kash was also delegated to host the guests, and he need to make sure that when
greet the guests.
Yeah, greet the guests and all that. So everyone is everywhere, right? Right. You want to explain below why the first rehearsal?
Okay, so basically, we only had one sample for each SKU, so one item each, everything. But some things has to be shared for different looks. So there was a very changing time for the models, even though even though some were quite far apart.
Like from getting one outfit to another outfit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Pause also on that. So to give you context, so we only received 70% of the collection in.
Yeah.
And that was already another major issue. So imagine like 70% of the collection in, what we estimated to be on the models was supposedly to be that number. Now we had to cut short. So
and we had to expand
the looks. Yeah.
Wow. Still using 70% of the collection.
Right. So it's a very on the spot kind of like change arrangements and everything.
Yeah. So that was like a huge problem already, right? And then having to get you're having 25 people in a basement, and then I think it's like it's almost like slightly bigger than this size. And there's no aircon. Imagine it's summer and it's like 30 degrees out there.
Oh yeah, the rota was melting.
No.
Yeah. Apparently it's common there when it's summer. That's how hot it was.
Yeah. You want to share
oven?
So when we on the second rehearsal, you want to share also on what happened on the second rehearsal, like after the okay. So I think you want to explain.
I forgot, but I think it was something like the models were just. I mean, they're there, so like we have to get them to change, but like they were kind of slow in changing, and then like we couldn't really get the models to change. Like we wanted to be on the beat, so there's a timing to hit. So the first thing we wanted to hit was all of them get to go up, walk properly, know how to walk and then come back down. And then when we were doing that, we weren't able to change the model into the clothes. So they were like, some of them were half naked, some of them like were just wearing their own stuff. Then they walk. That was the first one. And then the second rehearsal, we tried to get some help for changing, but then like Dalvin was the like only one in charge who knows about the clothes. So the rest of us are like, ops team. So we like know the clothes, but we don't know how to style. Like we know how to style ourselves. Yeah. So we were just like helping him out on what we know best. And then it didn't do that well as well.
But this was still the rehearsal phase.
Yeah, this was still in the rehearsal phase. We only had 2 rehearsals. Yeah. And then Taufik came down, and then he gave a whole big ass speech. And then everyone clapped their hands. Yeah, it was like everyone was like, oh, okay, we can do this. And then like everyone started helping each other. The models like help change the clothes, And then the show began.
Yeah, so like because we were like up and down and stuff, right? So I couldn't help Dalvin also on the end. So when the second rehearsal, I was outside to see whether everything was okay. Like when the models come out with all the clothes, then I will tell Dalvin, okay, like what's going on and stuff. Then
is everyone all like mic'd up? Like
yeah, we all have walkie-talkie. Another funny story about that. So then I remember one time, I think in the mid of the show, you came up, right? And Dalvin was like, I don't think we can do this. Like he's like, I remember his face clearly was like super beaten really, like like he was like defeated lah. So that pissed me off lah. Like why they treat him like that. So I came down lah basically. So I came down. As what he mentioned, I told the models and the team, I say like, you're already spending half of your day here. You're giving us your time. You want to make it worthwhile. You gotta like make this work. I don't want to see people. So I had to point out people's behavior and like say, I don't see people sitting there. I want you guys stand up, look at your looks, look at the next model coming in, pass your items if you need to pass. All this kind of thing. We need to work together. Yes. And if you don't want to be here, please leave. I don't want to force you as well. And then like just give them a few more like assurance that everything's gonna be okay. This is our first fashion show. This is gonna be their first fashion show as well. So let's make it work. And if the press is gonna write like rubbish, it's a rubbish show or like it's nonsense, then we better make it like
at least have a fun show.
Yeah, at least a fun show in that aspect. So everyone started clapping.
Viva la resistance!
Yeah. And then like clap. I was like, okay, like relax. We haven't finished the show.
Right, it just started.
So that was it's a good sight to see. Then suddenly everyone just like communicating. Move and everything. So then when the time was already 12 p.m. I don't know why time flew so fast at that point of time.
And then it was time to start the show. Then we said, okay, you know what? Fuck it, let's just
get the guests
raw dog this, you know.
So a little bit of like context with the other people also. So while the three of you are like coordinating like the looks, the work and everything, what is going on you guys' end? Yeah. Like at this point, like while they're coordinating, what's happening with you guys?
I remember I was talking to Spencer, and Spencer was briefing me on how we seat our guests, and he has a floor plan of all the people invited, where they are going to be seated, and I will usher them. So that's on my side. So I was stationed at what do you call it, dog beach.
If you want to say
I shouldn't say beach.
The chaperone, the
gatekeeper.
Yeah, who's that guy from
Hold on.
Thor?
Wait,
The black guy.
Heimdall.
Heimdall. So I was Heimdall in the show. And
What was I doing?
Idris Elba only.
I was also with you. What? I was handling a bit of the guests at first. Then after that, I was handling the sound, and I was also assisting the videographer, the photographer.
So any issues with that, like on the guests, like okay, while they have their own issues for you guys?
I don't think we had any issues.
Were they all on time?
No, I think the problem was some of them were late also. Yeah, and then we wanted to start at 1:30, I think. Then we ended up starting a little bit later.
Okay. The problem was that we allocated just nice amount of people for just nice amount of seat, and the space was already small.
Yeah.
So we actually expected them to arrive, like everyone to arrive on time. Everyone to attend first and to arrive on time.
Yeah.
So everything was all set and planned for them. We didn't know that wasn't the nature of how
Fashion
shows go.
Yeah, and like I think before that on the top part, like when I was like observing up and down, cause like need to make sure everything was okay. Like everything went well above. Like they all had their shit sorted. Like everything was just all they have to wait for was the battle itself, right? Which is the mess downstairs is like. It's crazy. You see, I never seen Delvin shouting at someone before, and it wasn't a model. It was like one of our colleagues. Then he was like, he was pretty stressed out already and everything. So the chaos was really downstairs and everything. So I think when we cut out like the second rehearsal and we say like, okay, no more rehearsal, we gotta rush. Spencer was keeping
signal already. It was like guests arrived already.
Yeah. So everyone stopped. Everyone had to hide at the basement.
Right.
Okay. And
they're hiding for 1 hour.
Yeah, and then we waited for the guests. So
you stand near the entrance of the basement. You can feel the
sweat, the
water evaporating.
So
go downstairs, your nose will burn one because all the sweat evaporated.
So and like so when
as soon as
Spencer
the guest comes in, they all have to like
everyone's under already.
Yeah,
right.
All have to be on in position.
As soon as one guest comes in, like
everyone have to clear cordon off already.
If they don't come in on time, then
basically as people there's the first few guests came in on time. We had to wait to feel up.
Yes.
Yeah, or not it'd be like, oh my god, it's like there's only a few people.
But what happens if let's say the show starts, right? Then guests like suddenly they come.
So that's where I come in. I say you can't come in.
Have you had to do that?
I'll tell you more about that later. Yeah.
So downstairs while we were waiting, we were just waiting. All just basically people downstairs like in World War II they just listening to
waiting for real silence.
So just like waiting. Say, okay, first guest in. Okay. Then we're like okay. Then second guest. Then we're like okay, how long more? So
I'm not all on the same channel.
Yeah, same channel. So then I started like Thank you Nike for this also, but we started telling the boxers. We really got no choice. We had to. Then I asked everyone to fan. If you're not hot, just fan one another. Take care of one another. Try to get as many water bottles down so that they're hydrated. It was that bad. And then after that, when he was confirming with everything, then we say, okay, you know what? Fuck it. Let's start the show. It's 1 hour.
Where the guest seat and the models walk, right? Correct.
No, not also don't know. I think
they say it's an American thing to have an AC.
They don't have AC.
Yeah, I don't know why. Europe they love to like
But in offices they have AC lah. But in these kind of places they don't have AC.
So the show comments.
Comments and then we shut down the shutter, right?
Yeah, who is shutting down?
Oh no, the model. So no. Chan, come on. Harith, you say the one that I asked you to before the show starts.
So before the show start, I went up and then I warned everyone not to be afraid of anything lah. There's gonna be some shoutings and there's gonna be some, So don't worry, nothing is going on. It's just all acting. And I went back down.
Oh my gosh.
And then the shutters went down.
And then the car come in. And then
That's the car.
So the car was right outside the venue where the show was happening.
Yeah,
And you could see.
I think it was like what 30 like a meter away, right, where Ichan stopped the car.
Yeah.
First, so it was right in front of that. And I think
Then pause. Then Ishan, now that you're in the car, right? So you probably got the message that it's probably started and everything. Where do you drive down from, like the car?
Okay, so backtrack a bit.
Okay.
While they were all doing that, I was outside.
It's like the GTA 5. You switch character to Frank. I was here.
Yeah, okay, so when they were all doing that, I was sitting outside. Okay, so basically, I was the driver and then there were 3 robbers. So we had to hide we had to hide at a place like I think 50 meters down from the showroom because we wanted to eat. We wanted the act to be an act of surprise, right? So we wanted to hide away from the guests. So I was sitting in the car with the robbers, and mind you that they were already wearing all the stuff.
The jumpsuit.
Yeah, jumpsuit and everything. And we were just waiting in the car.
Wait, so even with the mask and everything?
no, I don't think they wear the mask yet.
No, some of them wore already.
They wore the decent one, right?
Yeah.
He was there.
Some of them wore the balaclava, but they wore, but they take out, then they wore. Cause you all keep telling me, it's gonna start. Say, okay, it's gonna start. And then, have. They take out. So there was like this back and forth. Yeah, then.
But the place where you were like away from the showroom, I mean there were people. There were people that came by and everything.
Yeah. So that was. Yeah, so I was getting to that. So the people walking by, then I think they were really kind of suspicious. You know, like people wearing jumpsuits and
What were you wearing?
Just the staff jacket.
Okay.
I was wearing my normal attire. So they were, then they were vaping, and then they were like playing music in the car. So people like I think they were getting suspicious. But then nothing really happened. Nobody confronted us. So when we started,
you didn't pick up anything also?
No, didn't. It was like normal. So when the show started, I had to drive down out to the main road, then come back in to the showroom road. So when that happened, they continued with their act, and then I drove off, and I parked at a spot
In front, down the road.
Yeah, down the road.
At the street. Yeah.
But this time the robbers already entered.
Already entered. Yeah, and then then that's when the police came.
So
backtrack a bit.
The robbers need to do is once they enter in, they're gonna shout at everyone, and then they're gonna close the shutter. Okay. Then
So, but there's a cameraman. But there's also a cameraman also behind them. So they were literally being followed by cameraman everywhere they go.
So it can't be a real heist if there's a fucking
Exactly.
So and then the shutters go down, and that's when the show starts.
Yeah.
So he can't see what's inside already.
Okay.
Yeah, it's blacked out from outside already. So the only people who are outside was me and Ishan. I think Ishan was in the van.
Yeah.
He was waiting a couple of blocks down. So I think it was what? How long is it total show?
It was supposed to be 15 to 20 minutes. 15 minutes.
Yeah.
15
But I
minutes.
think by the 7
8 minute mark, 8 minute mark around there, I saw a cop car just drive by, and they were driving. It was a 1-lane street, so
One way.
It's a one-way street. So they just drove down, and then they stopped right like about maybe say like 20 meters away from me, and 4 officers got out of the car, and they were all in plain clothes, and they had this like chest rig thing, and you know it was serious if someone wore that. You know, it's like in all these like TV shows.
But prior to them coming in like the 8 minutes, right? Do you notice anything like strange or like people are like looking in or what?
Nobody. The street was so quiet. So when a cop car pulls up, that's the
That's the only thing there.
your attention is shifted towards that. And so I thought I should just report just in case like the team needs to know. So I report on the walkie. I said, guys, police of like there's a police car that just stopped in front of us. I'll update you guys later. So I walked up to the officers. So the officers, all four of them, they got out and they started like scuffling around. They like looked around and then they were looking for, I think they were looking for some address. And then after that, I think I got a bit nervous at that point of time, and I walked up to them. I said, "Hi officer, is there anything I can help you with? You looking for a particular thing that maybe I could help you out with?" And she showed me a phone. It's like 20. Forgive me if I'm like gonna mess it, like gonna butcher the pronunciation, but Rudy Lashes. And I said that
that's the address, lah.
Yeah, that's true. Our showroom. It's like, and then I said, yeah, it's over here. And I said, what's going on? And then they was like, they apparently they don't speak English.
Oh,
I think that made a lot of things worse. So I comes to them. I said, guys, they're actually like here for us. And I went back to the front of the shutter, the front entrance. When I went back there, another cop car pulled up. So they were already blocking the road. They didn't even care. It was like, I knew that was serious. Like, they didn't care about who was the car that was going to come in. They blocked off the whole road. And then after that, another 4 officers came out. And then I remember I saw Ichen. He came and then he disappeared. He disappeared. I was like, Ichen. I started panicking. So I think I was really frantic. I didn't know what to do as well.
wait, where do you?
No question. In my defense, yeah, when that happened,
You saw the cops also, lah. Like
yeah, I saw, but then the robbers also the robbers was also explaining to not robbers, our friends, robbers. was explaining to the cops, and then they were like saying, then I was like, should I go and help or not? Like, because I want to like, too many cooks fuck the soup, cooks. So I don't want to go and like aggravate them, or go and make things worse. So I just stood aside and then just try to assess the situation. Yeah, and then if I needed to, assist them, I will lah. Yeah, so that was my point lah. Yeah.
So when they arrived at the scene, I think he's right. Like, they were already very aggravated. They're very aggressive already. Yeah. So they weren't in the mood to negotiate.
To them, it's national security kind of.
Exactly. So I was like, guys, they're looking for us. What did I say?
You said like, no, not yet. He said like, hey, the police is asking me to open the shutter. I just tell him, wait, don't open yet.
Okay, so he said, wait, don't open yet. I tried to buy us some time. So I took out my phone and I'm saying that we're having a fashion show. And I actually opened the FHCM calendar. That's the official calendar. And I said, this is the brand. We are under your national calendar. They said they didn't care. They don't understand what we had to say. And they said, open the shutters. And then it got a little bit aggressive. So I was also like slowly backing, and I'm like back against the wall.
Shutter.
Yeah, the shutter already. And I tried to buy some time and I was like, I think that, so everything happened so fast, I can't like really get the details, but the last thing I remember was that there were like 7 officers around circling me and their hands were inside the gun holster already. And I'm like, at that point of time, I was like,
knocking already.
Yeah, I was a bit.
They're not playing lah.
They're not playing, yeah. So I saw my life flash before my eye. Like, I said, guys, I cannot buy. This show is very important to me, but like,
you just say open.
No, I didn't say that. I'm thinking to myself, yeah, like this show is important, but like, they're serious really. So I was like, open the shutter. And then
pause.
Yeah, actually, before he actually asked again, hey guys, can we open the shutter, please? Like they already very aggressive already.
So
I didn't tell him
anything about gun?
No, there was no gun.
He mentioned last.
Yeah, so when he said the second time, I just said, just try to talk to them, let hold it off.
Yeah, he was like that. But then it's like, the situation outside was totally different.
Okay, so pause from here. So while you're here, Akash saying that, what was happening inside was happening going to escape?
Chaos. I think I was the only one on the first floor. So the rest of them were all on the bottom, right? I was the only one on the first floor. So when when Kash is commencing all of that, right, I couldn't really hear anything much from outside. But the last straw was the one where he was banging the.
Oh, I did bang?
Yeah, he banged the shutter, banging out, like, hey guys, open, cannot. Like, I think I can hear him panicking really. So then after that, we had to.
Yeah, so we say open. I say, hey, honey, ask this guy open. Then the message we informed one guy. Then the guy beside the shutter door was confused and he's like open.
But while this is still ongoing, right? The model's still walking.
Yeah, still walking.
Yeah, the shutter was open.
Yeah, I was happy.
But I didn't say I told the models just continue walking. Don't care.
Yeah. So when the shutters came up, I think that's where everyone thought, wow, it's like the cops are here. That's so cool, guys.
I had a first hand view also because the camera was positioned towards the door. So when the shutter slowly came out, right, then you can see 7 cops just chilling outside, looking at us.
I think, and that's where you saw the video. Yeah. That's where the
a few minutes
the world saw the video. That was when they barged in.
But the person who filmed the video, the person know oh shit, what's going on?
Okay, so I'll give you context later. Right. I'll give you context later. But so that's the scene that everyone saw. You know, the shutter opening. It was quite dramatic actually. If you think, then the models were walking, and I think you could see me in the shot as well, trying to speak to the officer. But I don't know why, out of all the days, the officer on duty was like a Karen looking officer. So
no, funny thing also, the models were downstairs when we said the police is upstairs. They like, whoa, police.
Yeah.
How many cars? Everyone trying to be, they're like excited. I say, wow. I was like, relax, but then just be confident, just don't care.
Then who was at this one again?
Models, me, Delvin, Hanif, Spence.
What were your thoughts?
You don't even see it.
You don't blank.
Yeah.
But you're just here from the.
Yeah, I thought it's not as serious. I thought it's just police outside one spot. Then just pick up and see they all just looking inside.
What are the thoughts at the bottom? I mean, although you cannot see anything, but
I sort of was walking halfway up the stairs. I was
just to pick up.
Open the thing. So I sort of know, because I heard him say they touching the.
Frisking the models.
The hands, they putting their hands. That's when I looked at Taufik. Then before one Taufik want to tell me, I walking up already, asking them to open. Then they open. Then I know what's going on. And then they straight away come in. They were saying a few things, but Taufik still said, "Nah, just keep going."
I think until the point where
stop the music.
Until the point where the Karen asked to stop filming,
she just shouted
and to stop the music. Right, then I think the guests knew that it was for
serious.
I think all along they thought it was part of the show.
Yeah, everyone took out their phone. This is cool marketing floor.
When they really start taking.
Yeah.
So the video that we saw,
even his mom, right?
Yeah, my mom thought it was part of the show.
So the video we saw, he really thought it's the show, lah. So that was part of
Yeah. And then I think a couple of our French friends who was the model, they tried to talk to them and explain to them what's going on. And then I think it was this lady from the audience actually. Shout out to, she was from Female Mag.
Yeah,
representing Female Mag.
Yeah. So shout out to Female Mag. She could speak English and French.
Wow. She was translating to and fro. So I think one of the questions that the police were asking was that if any of the guests were there, were they there are we forcing them to be there? That kind of thing.
Are you putting them on hostage?
Yeah, hostage. They're putting them in hostage. But then they all said no lah. Then she was helping us to translate to and fro.
Yeah. I said, sorry, I just cut you for a while. I just remember when the police came in my head, I was like, how can we make this how can we involve the thing with the model? That's why I just say keep walking while I keep putting them on the line. And then my papers and my thing, I just thinking wow, fuck, police here,
I remember he had the snap moment was let them in.
Yeah.
Then was okay, let them in.
So
let them in,
when he asked
into the situation.
Yeah. So when he said, I told them to talk, right? That part I already trying to back and forth already. Trying to think okay, fuck, how the show is gonna stop and stuff like that. So I thought it's you know what?
Freestyle this.
Just
show, whoever wants to okay, whatever happens.
So that's why I just said, okay, let them in, and then that's the...
Yeah, so when they understood it was a show and everything, I think everybody was more they were very paiseh.
Yeah,
They apologized for that one.
No, actually, they didn't want to apologize at first, right? They went out.
Oh yeah, and then I got them back in. I said, "Can you please apologize to my guests?" Yeah, and then they apologized and they left, and then the show continued.
We restarted the show like this.
Did we?
No, we didn't.
We continued
Because
from the
I remember the
fifth person.
photographer was asking me, he was taking a photo, then he said, this photo fuck up. Then I said, can you please don't fuck things up anymore? Like at that point, my anger was like I was like on a very like, you know, tense.
Yeah.
So he asked to restart the show. I said, you crazy or what?
Yeah, people got other shows to go to as well.
And then I was just like, no, we continue. And that was also a silver lining also for us because we got all the time to change.
Yeah.
The situation was going on. Yeah. So during this chaos, this whole
He
thing.
lifted the pressure for the people at the bottom also lah.
Actually, you have a lot.
He have a lot. So we didn't stop. Like everything didn't just like, oh, we're waiting. Everyone, okay, now change. You know, like when they handle the commercial upstairs. So when they left, then we continue. Everyone just started clapping. Like everyone clapped.
I don't think there was enough time to reflect about what just happened. We like the show really must go on.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, it's like let's continue.
Honestly, right, this is our first time ever having this
Yeah,
conversation.
we never actually talked about this before.
Yeah, we never really
hear
had
like
that
a
first.
different
perspective.
Yeah.
We don't like actually honestly we just like
I think when everything all came out, I don't think we really talked much about it. We were like, oh guys, I think like it's getting quite a lot of views.
Yeah, actually we were just like, wow, fuck, we finished the show, like that was like on our head the whole time, you know, like even after the event we like, okay, now time to pack up, you know, then after that go eat, you know, let's go then go sleep. I think it was a moment when we like slept over, like when we woke up the next morning, right? That's when people like texting like, oh, are you okay? Then we like, it's like, we're good. Like why? So we saw the video. I was like, what video? I remember the first person was this young Rajit was texting us. It's like, what video? Then he sent us the link, and then I was like, what the hell?
So for context, the guy that was recording is like archive. Hector. So he's a friend of mine, but he was actually supposed to be late for the show. Remember, he almost didn't make it for the show. So we were like persistent about like, oh, maybe we should get him in, maybe, but he actually got in on time. And after the show, when he showed us the video, he was like, he told me that you guys are fucking amazing, and this video is gonna blow up. I know it. I haven't even posted it, but I know it. And then he said that throughout PFW, like all the shows he went to, this is by far the most interesting thing that has ever happened. I don't know what to. I didn't know what to feel about it at that point in time. Was it bad? Was it good?
When he was telling me, then I just like turned around. Finally, guys, we finished the show. You know, like I just didn't want to talk to anyone besides my own teammate. You know, so that was like the vibe. So he was like, you know.
But I do remember though, like after the show, where were all of you guys? Like chilling.
We were just sitting outside, drinking our Monster Energy.
So while they were doing that, I just went for a walk. I don't know what, like personally, like I think it was very like overwhelming. So I just needed some time alone. So I just went on a walk like alone along the streets, and I'm just thinking like, I feel like this is the calm before the storm. I feel like I should like just appreciate this moment for a while first, because I think a lot of things are going to blow up after this.
Right.
I don't think I will fully anticipate and understand what will happen later on.
Then for the people like y'all mostly like at the basement, right? When all the chaos was happening, do y'all know? Do y'all see the situation?
No. Just literally like a glimpse, like we just cops here, okay, and then we like we still go back to
y'all just focus on what y'all need to
the fact that happened, right? Yeah, the fact that thing happened. And when the part where we flush out the models, right, me and Davino, we hug each other already. We like, fuck, like
got time already.
The show haven't even finished. It's just like we really got all the models to be like dressed up, lined up, everything just paused back down there already. Yeah, you know, and then we just like before the show ended, we were like, yes, we did it already, you know, like just celebrated too early lah. But then, you know, it was very, very like. That's why I say like it was a very. It's a very mix of feelings, and I think it really reflected on the
the collection name Hybrid Moments, and because it was like a heist that it was a message towards the industry, a heist towards the industry, and then with all these very budget kind of like equipments that we have, then real life takes over and makes it into more like a mega blockbuster movie and stuff like that. And then at that point of time, we were just very focused on having this show done. Like we worked so hard for this show, and it was a mixture of feelings also, because then this heist became like the point of attention as opposed to our show. That was a very mixed feeling, because like people saying like, oh, it's good marketing and all that kind of stuff, but at the same time we just like we have our whole heart in this show, you know what I mean? So
the next day we went shopping.
Shopping for what?
The flea market.
You met Adrian.
We met Adrian and we talked to him about it as well.
I think the response, the feedback that everybody was talking about, that we weren't so focused on that. I think we were just like celebrating among each other. We had each other, and that's all that mattered. The public eye and opinion actually didn't matter.
That was a hard thing also, because when I remember I opened up the video for the first time, I saw the comments. I was like, what the fuck? I literally, honestly, like was like quite pissed off. I was like, and then Hani like, what the fuck is this shit? Like so he can solve like telling that, that kind of stuff. Like, but Davin just told me like, I don't care the words lah. I don't care what they say. What you want to care the words for and stuff like that. So I was just like, well, probably true. But like people say stage, then people's like, oh, marketing stunt. Then like we hire.
These guys should focus more on the clothes and stuff like that. I think I think that comment really hurt me. Like I bet it hurt a lot of them also, because like we put in a lot. The whole at least half a year we've been working on this. Our life, I mean like this was like part of our life, like for at least half a year. Like we were working for towards that, financially, creatively, logistically, and even like everything, just everything, and all for someone to say, I bet they called the cops on themselves.
We had like also like friends in Paris that were helping us with this whole thing as well. Like shout out to Amori, Bang, Solal. They were like the best, because they were like there handling the whole situation for us while we are in Singapore.
Like our link from Paris.
So that's why again, like what he said, like it just like it's just like felt like it
got downplayed.
Like it's a marketing stunt, whatever.
We didn't want to do that. We didn't want to be that brand that like known for marketing ploys. In fact, I think a lot of us wanted people to focus on the clothes and the message
and the concept,
and that as well. So I guess like when I say it's a roller coaster of emotions, it was that. And then finally when we arrived at like the last phase where it turned out to be a good thing, a bad thing turned good, and like, everyone was like, that's so on brand, that's really on brand of you guys. First show got shut down. That is so used in Balaclava, and like first Singaporean brand to like, really rile up like a conversation. And I remember this, at least like we talked about, I mean, we can never control what people think about us and their opinions, but as long as we start a conversation, that's fine. I think we did the job.
I also didn't even know the impact that it had in Singapore, because like the first few days I came back, I literally had to cover to play bass for a punk show, and it was like a punk show. And when I was there, people were like talking about it, like, police, that kind of like remarks and stuff. I was like, how do you guys know? And they said like, we saw the video and all that kind of stuff. And I was just like, wow.
The algorithm reached all the way to Singapore, which is quite crazy. Because the texts were mostly like in like Paris or like French, that kind of stuff. But a lot of comments were like, wow, look like bread from Toa Payoh. Yeah, they say a lot of
Singapore, represent.
There were some nice comments.
But I think a couple of days after that, we had lunch with Adrian, and I think he heard about it.
No, the next day.
Was it the next day?
Yeah.
And he actually like, he was quite happy about the whole thing. It's like, that's good.
actually good. Like, so at first he was like, oh my god, why would you do such things to you guys? Blah 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 blah. But he was just like, I mean, it's you guys also. So
Yeah.
what's new?
Yeah.
You know.
So at least you got like, I mean, like even like the Dover Street Market approved, I guess.
Yeah.
Round of applause for that.
Yes, yeah. You
Thank you.
Thank you all for sharing.
Yeah,
this
thank you for
story,
having us.
especially all the different perspectives of like what's going on.
Like therapies, huh?
Yeah. It's the first time actually we really having this
Yeah.
conversation. I didn't even know where he was. I didn't know he was downstairs.
I didn't know you can run away.
Wow, they settle everything the show.
Where do you go?
You go to Delhi, buy sandwich. Careful, my lunch.
What's the question? The question is so after everything resumed and they settled everything, the show continue walking.
I was just outside.
He was behind the wall. Like,
Wait, what do you mean? After the show resumed, right? Yeah, I was just across the street. Then I was just waiting there. Anyway,
He's like Drake lah, like zesty, you know. Say hi, has the cops left.
Wait, so
Babe, has the cops
sorry, Chan,
left.
so when the police approached them and then like Kash banging on the shutter already, then where were you? From then to everything while they settled.
oh, just at the
He's at
side.
the corner. Yeah, I saw him. I saw one glimpse. I was like, I'm gonna address that later, but I had no time. I think he didn't know what to do. So just like me, I think we were all frantic.
But from my point of view, was it chaotic? Like,
Yeah, it was.
yeah, it was.
got front row seats.
Front row seat.
But then also, I think after the show happened, because after I drop off the robbers, I parked the car. I was blocking the entrance of an exit actually. Then but I didn't know. But then I didn't know. Then after that, I just so I was waiting outside and then waiting for the whole show to end. And then everyone came out. And they were like, oh, happy, hugging each other. Good job, bro. Then I think there was like someone shouting. I was like, hey, wait, what? Looking. Then looking at it. Then there was a guy like looking at the car. And he was like that, very angry. And then I'm like, oh shit. Then I faster ran to the car. Then I was like, then I realized I was blocking the guy because he was
Coming out.
wanting to come out. I think I was blocking for like half an hour or 45 minutes or maybe.
my god.
What did happen?
Yeah.
So he was probably stuck there for.
Yeah, that's why. Then I was like, oh shit, I probably pissed off this French dude. So I said, sorry. Then I just faster moved the car. Then he like drove off. So luckily he wasn't angry lah. But yeah. But the whole time I was outside lah. Then that's all. Yeah.
All smells that ends well, man.
The interesting thing about this was that I think legendary like who is Diane what's her name? Diane Burnett. She wrote in the article about the show and she said that it's a crazy like thing that happened because 1 week later the police would go on to kill a boy and it started a riot. So we were very close to that incident. Had we not,
It was just like small detail because we had actually a prop gun that we removed like 5 minutes before the show. Me and Spencer was like, okay, I don't think the Federation will accept this, so we just hide it.
A BB gun,
just
by
like
the way.
imagine if like the models had the gun and the police saw action, and it was just like
who would have known, something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
that's crazy. Thanks for sharing with us.
Thank you for
No
sharing.
worries. Happy to.
What are some plans for YB? You can share anything that's coming up next.
we're gonna start the next league, the next season, Champions League. And then new season, new kit. What? On loan players. New players. And
Shout out Jerome.
And yeah, I think that's what we're looking forward now. We're still at this.
Cryptically,
Yeah, because after we
Because we got feedback. Someone told us we say too much.
Oh yeah.
So be more clear.
Yeah. They always a lot of people got different comment. Like how we should run. But the thing is that we're done with the store and we're gonna focus on evolving the store. This is not the final setup. It'll be a growing thing, architecturally as well, interior design way also as well. And then we are focusing together as a team towards a new season. Again, Champions League time. we're not sure what is the final outcome, but we're still in the midst of discussion of that also as well. So, give you context, we actually discussed whether we should take a break after the previous season. But I think now after this whole thing, we come back stronger and we have like new perspective and new ideas. So we're gonna try to do that. We hopefully, I think this will be the most exciting plan also for us as well. But again, we must see whether.
Somebody must go on cruise, you know.
Yeah, but we are hoping to get a holiday for all of us together end of the year before we start this new season.
Where to?
Switzerland. Not.
Southeast Asia.
I think Southeast Asia.
Bangkok.
No.
Where's Bangkok?
We
Batam and Shino.
No, we haven't decided, but we wanted to do this as a group because we haven't done this with the group in a while. So I think that's something that we want to look forward to, and
Look forward to the.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think it's certain yet, but another collab is coming also as well. So that's another thing to look forward to.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, and maybe just one last one. Who do you think you guys can recommend us to get on the podcast? Who do you think will...
Black Goat.
Black Goat Burgers. Oh yeah, Black Goat.
Black Goat. Get them. The.
If you want like fashion related or what? Like,
No.
These guys are.
anything.
Yeah, Black Goat.
Well, actually, there's a lot.
Hello Sports.
Hello Spots.
Wait.
Okay.
Stranger Weather also as well. You should get Strange Weather. The collective as well.
Okay.
You go get them.
We should ask Zooch.
Yeah.
I heard about them. They never chill one.
Please, you all can link us up.
Yeah.
I mean, DPC also. DPC. The Ahai over there. I love you, Tingyang. With your Ahai. Who else? The guys at Hounds, I guess also. Should do a podcast with them. Will be interesting as well. Who else? You got anyone? From KL, shout out
Hey, a few friends in KL.
You got anyone?
Billy can be on the
You can ask him to do high five.
Yeah.
We go through our reels. Okay.
Yeah.
Ken, then to wrap it up, where can the kids find you guys, man?
Yes.
Where can our audience find you guys?
In the store.
Okay.
In the
Come
showroom.
down to the store.
Come and say hi.
Come down to the
Say your
store
address.
and say hi to
Drop the
us.
address down.
Address is 39A Jalan Pemimpin. It's over here. Unit number 05-01A, Singapore 577183.
What about socials? Where can the audience
Don't
find you
get confused because we share almost the same unit number as a church. So we're quite
That
The
ain't
opposite.
it.
You can shop before you head over to the church.
Yeah, there's like signage outside our unit so that you can find us more easier.
What the heaven?
Our Instagram is at YOUTHS IN BALACLAVA, at YB Bandits, and also at OTR.HBN.
Alright, all be right here. Thank you to the boys.
Thank you
Appreciate
so
for your
much.
time. Yeah, what do we do?
Booms!
Thank you.
Booms!
Booms! Don't make me do this like I do this and then there's no link over here.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all, man.
Thank you for having us.